Oh, where's my fucking spoon? There we go. I'm gonna drink this beer. I love that the one that I recorded is against Krillin. Dad, I'm gonna fucking land it in a match.
I was telling my buddy at work about our fight nights.
Is he one in?
No, he doesn't play games really.
Well, he's a bitch. But this has been the For the Glory podcast opener. Holy shit! I'm Fats.
And I'm MicSpam.
And we have ourselves an invisible guest that doesn't exist because it's just us two today. How you doing, Spam?
Doing great, Fats. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Took that nice dabberino, and then I drank most of this beer, and I have one more beer, and yeah, got out of work late. Sucked fucking shit, but life's pretty good. That's my.
I'm working more hours now. We got a we started doing second shift on our oven, so I have to work a full 12 hours now every day.
Full 12 hours, you don't say.
Yep, 6 to 6.
Damn. Should be making
So,
bank though.
Yeah, it's getting better for sure.
Well,
It hasn't really paid off quite yet, but
right on. Yeah, work has just been fucking annoying in recent times because we basically get these files, and if they get here basically before 4 o'clock, they have to be filed today. And just like now that we're actually taking over this work, we've been having to stay past 5 like almost every day, and it's pissing me the fuck off. I love clocking out exactly at 5. It's a fantastic feeling. It's like, fuck you guys, I'm out. I mean, I like everyone there, but it's like, fuck you, building, you shit, I'm busy.
I don't mind my job.
I got a podcast to do.
Like, my supervisor's an alcoholic and he doesn't give a shit. Like, the owner's an Amish dude. He's never there. So really, we just do whatever we want. I listen to podcasts all day and smoke cigarettes while I'm working. And fucking half of my day is spent sitting in a chair.
Pretty much all of my day is spent sitting in a chair. It's fantastic.
Well, yeah, but that's like just sitting in a chair. I'm not working while I'm sitting in a chair.
Really?
Well, a lot of it is just put shit into the oven and then wait for it to be done.
Oh, like a press operator.
No.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. We're off on so many different tangents. Actually, we haven't.
Really?
Not at all. Just shooting the shit and fucking work. Yeah, work's work. I like it. It's fine. It gets paid. Gets me paid.
I don't mind my job at all. It's really easy.
Yeah.
And I just listen to podcasts all day.
Yeah, I've been listening to music all day. I've been thinking of podcasts listening to. I don't know which ones. There's so many.
Oh, I could recommend a lot. Like,
Oh, I know. You have like a bajillion.
I'm telling you, check out Legion of Skanks. They're goddamn hilarious.
See, I'm not sure what I would do. I am honestly kind of, at the moment, leaning towards looking into fighters podcasts. I am liking the game a lot, and more knowledge is
How
power.
much could you talk about it? That's so much.
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I haven't looked into it like at all. But Roger said he listens to a fighters not a fighters, but like a fighting games podcast kind of deal. And I don't know. I've been getting into it. I'm really thinking about getting Unist. I might do it. It looks cool.
Yeah, what?
Unist. It's the new Evo one here. Let's find some shit real quick before we get into the anime movie review domination. Unist. Just fucking there we go.
Beat most buttons. It would have beaten 2.
I've been watching
Alright,
this video.
sorry.
Oh my god, he's loud as fuck. But this is like fighters kind of mechanics without assists. But really long combos you can do.
So just get Guilty Gear.
Ah, this is the new shit, man. Gotta stay with the times.
Guilty Gear looks way better.
I'm not sure. I've been watching this a lot. Fucking Goichi is a god at this game.
Yeah, but check out Guilty Gear and like right after, like bring up the Guilty Gear video.
Oh, there he is. He's fucking fighting right now. He's like beast mode at this. God damn it. Just go to the thing. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I need to put this link, obviously. But yeah. Look at these combos. It's a lot of like juggling, which you do in fighters a lot.
It looks like a lower quality Guilty.
Is Guilty Gear even in fucking Evo? Oh,
Yeah, dude.
this year. All right, let's check this out. Oh, it's fucking Tasty Steve. I love him as a commentator. He's awesome. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got it. Okay. This does look really flashy. Honestly, this game might be... Oh, okay, they both look awesome. Who is this fucking crazy big old ninja master?
I don't know.
God, it's like block for 8 years. And then grab at the end.
I honestly think the other Guilty Gear looks better than the one previous to this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of these games that were just shown look amazing to me.
I mean, yeah, but I think that game is much lower quality than this, in my opinion.
Wow, I like how we skipped through the video and it's like the same two guys fighting. They met each other again. Let's see this shit. Ooh. Ooh, this guy's flashy. He's got baited it out. Oh, I'm fucking loving fighting games so much right now.
That was a sick combo.
Oh my god, it was nuts.
Bouncing orb?
Yeah. Summon now. See, they have like tension meters. Oh! Ooh, god. Yeah, these both look amazing. I like both of these games. Oh. Now for the big question. How much do they cost? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Guilty Gear. $30. Unist.
What about for the previous one?
Is Unist not a fucking Steam game? I guess it's not.
What about the previous Guilty Gears? Because those are just as good.
Looks like you can get $10.
Yeah, that's worth.
It could be something we can look into for sure. I've been loving the fighting games as of late. Oh, did I freaking forget? I forgot to get those links. Oh well, I'll get them later. Either way, let's jump into the movies. MicSpam, I fucked up again. This is like Fats. You
I
doing?
feel like this is a trend.
You're doing a podcast, right? Yeah. Don't you prepare for your podcast?
No.
No. Well, what are you doing with your life? I don't know. I just don't fucking know.
It's alright, Fats. Listen, it's almost like a running joke at this point.
All right, so lay it on me. How did I fuck it up?
Fats gave me this movie before, and it was kind of so forgettable that I didn't even realize like halfway through the movie. But there's a big issue with this movie, and it's not necessarily the quality.
But the
I can't say
internet
that
lies.
It is. I mean, the art isn't anything fantastic, if I'm being completely honest. There's some cool action scenes, but there's no context, and these are clearly recurring characters that they don't explain the context of, really. And then there's like a recurring villain. Apparently, I looked up a synopsis after I watched it.
I feel like I need to like give you this show, just so you can watch it, and hopefully enjoy it to the point where you'll get to the movie.
I'm honestly not interested from what I've seen here.
Shit-a-pillars.
It's got a cool factor to it, I guess, but it's kind of like appealing to 16-year-old boys cool factor. There's like the ultimate jutsu or whatever in this universe is some kid who can turn half tiger.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, is there at least cool fight scenes?
They're pretty cool. I wouldn't call them like top tier or anything, but they're pretty cool.
Does anyone lose an arm?
No real gore. Minor bloody spots. Someone gets like stabbed through, but it's not graphic really.
Oh. Eels. I'm curious, do you even remember what score you gave it last time?
It was probably like a 5 or 6.
And is it probably still a 5 or 6?
I think it's lower.
Watching it a second time did not improve it.
No.
Oh?
No, the fact that I realized that I had already watched it during the second half of the movie just meant that I already knew what was going to happen, and I knew I didn't like it already. Like a 4.
Well, I'm drinking my penalty drinks. That's happening.
Like a 4. It's I can't.
Did it at least have a cool ending?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a movie, so it has to wrap itself up. It can't have
Yeah, I feel like you can fuck up movie endings pretty easily.
But it was very much like, I can't even say anything was necessarily super wrong about it, other than it shouldn't be a standalone movie for one, and it definitely looked like it was more so trying to appeal to younger adults, like teenage boy kind of cool shit.
Okay.
And
That sounds... Yeah, it doesn't sound great.
I didn't love it.
I want to watch. I might just force myself to check out the show just to punish myself or something.
It's probably not that bad, but there wasn't anything that great about it.
Maybe with the show it would be better. I mean, it probably would. It definitely would be, but at the same time,
yeah, for sure.
Good enough.
Like I said, there's no context to the characters. Everyone's got like powers.
Was there any love interest?
Mildly, I guess.
Weak sauce.
But like they all got like these powers, but like the movie doesn't give you context as to where the powers come from, what's the nature of them, how are they used. There's a lot of like parts where it's assuming that you already know what person uses what powers. And shit like that. Like, it doesn't.
Whoever said it could be a standalone, they can go eat a dick. I hate the internet.
Well, that was definitely said by a person who had watched the show, for sure. But yeah.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
I gotta go to my repository here. The webcam's gonna go out.
Okay. Did you want to give me my assignment for next week, or do you want me to jump into my review and we'll do both those like the same time kind of deal?
No, I am getting your anime right now.
Okeechobee. Ba-da-ba. I've been loving the hiking recently, though. Hiking's good. There's a lot of cool shit in Colorado. Went to the Red Rock Open Space. And then went to Palmer Park, found some sweet spots. Dylan found a sweet spot in Palmer Park. That was cool.
Let me just make sure this is a decent trailer.
I hope it's a decent trailer. I hope it's a good show. I wish I had like the underground guy handing me the anime newspaper that MicSpam has to give me good shit all the time. It is a little guy just walking up to you, handing you a sheet of paper. It's like, I got the goods this week, and then you promise to pay him, but you never do.
I'm not totally sure about this one, but it looks interesting.
Rage of Bahamut. Hey, I was thinking, damn it, I had a slight list going that I kept forgetting about, and this was on it. Rage of Bahamut. Virgin Soul. Ooh. That's definitely a dragon. Wrecking everyone. We got no subtitles. Fantastic. I love it.
Just hit the subtitle button on the video.
Nah, fuck it. I like it better this way. Look at that. 10 years after. There's words. The dragons took over. Ooh. Get fucked up. Why are they just like disintegrating into light sparks?
I don't know.
What are they, in a video game? Who's this weird girl? I used to be a dragon. Maybe she transforms into a dragon? Ooh. Sword fighting is cool. Sword versus dagger. Whoa, that's some kooky characters.
This is the second season, Virgin Soul. Apparently it was Rage of Bahamut and Genesis. Let me see if that's...
Rage of Bahamut Genesis. Shut up. Damn it, you suck. Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess watch this first set.
Okay, Rage of Bahamut Genesis.
And if you like it, then you have the second season.
All right, that seems like a thing. Okay, I'm gonna just write it down. Hang on, type it down here, so I don't fuck it up. Well, that looks cool. All right, well, let's jump into the awesome fucking review, which me and MicSpam watched here. I'll actually put up a trailer first. Spoiler alerts, guys. It's a 10 for me, 100%.
Whoa.
I really enjoyed it. Like, it was perfect.
I'm interested to see what you have to say about it.
There we go, trailer. It was really good. Like, it started off well, and then it kept me interested the entire time, and I didn't want to stop watching it. I just kept going. So, and it started off with that awesome, like, old man speech, talking about, like, how the world starts and everything, and I put a quote down from that is, sometimes you have to get burned to see the truth. And I thought that was a great line, and I wrote it down for that. And then right below that I put old man awesome speech. And it just starts off in this fantastic way, and it explains everything. Or they're just in this treasure town slums, these two kids, and they're just living. They're born in it, try to live, and the art style changes a bajillion times. Oh man, they do this like fly in with a bird over the whole city, and the city is beautiful. Like, it's just giant pastel paintings essentially.
Yeah,
like vibrant colors, and
I love it.
It's beautiful.
The art style in this movie is a 10 for me. It's super interesting, really vibrant.
And it's crazy because with the characters themselves, they use little to no shading whatsoever. They're just flat colors, essentially. But the movement that they create through like the hair and stuff is really well done. Like, super good. The one guy had me in stitches when he said this. It was towards the start. He's one of the cops in the town. There's essentially the two kids, then the cops, then the Yakuza, the gang. So those are like kind of the three squads. But the one cop is like, I'm freaking never even had an orgasm. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, that's interesting. And then they go into the sweet ass parkour scene where they meet the weird 10-year-old who's like actually 3 in the brain. It's really weird. But yeah, these guys are like, we're gonna take over Treasure Town, and they're like, fuck no. Or she does this weird thing, and then she's like, wait a minute, she's one of the cats. No. And then they do this crazy cool chase scene, which I actually have a clip of, because it was really, really... Nope, not that one. Oh, maybe I didn't have a clip of it. Fuck! But whatever, I had some sweet clips in this. But yeah, they do this crazy chase scene where then while the guy's doing a speech, they live the law of the jungle. They're like parkour experts in this town. They ride on the cars. They do all this sick shit, and they chase these kids. And the kid's like, "Look at the time, it's 5." And she leads them to the giant clock, and then 5 o'clock.
Boys, fats.
Oh yeah, she looks like a she. Should be she. I don't like.
I don't know.
It would have made sense.
Pretty ambiguous looking.
I don't know. I saw it as a girl for the first half of the movie until I figured it out. Well, whatever. It's just black and white, the two kids. Black is like bloodlust, nighttime guy. White is gentle, daytime. Also mentally handicapped, maybe? I don't know.
I took it as autism.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good fit for it. But, I mean, still fantastic character. It took me a bit for me to adjust to her, but she really grows on you fast.
Still a boy.
She. I'm calling it a she. Whatever. He. White. The good one.
Yeah, white.
White. I'll just go with that. But then you get the cool little glimpses of the mafia, and then Black comes and smacks him. Oh, yeah! Fucking trippy ass eyeball bar. Crazy. I'm just going for my random notes. He went to that. The one guy gets his ass beat by Black. Then he goes to this bar, the gangster, and it's like got all these like really human eyes as like in squares as the wallpaper. And he was just getting drunk, and then the one guy shows up and offers him a job. Oh, it was fucking crazy. The art style is beautiful in this. Let me get this clip up. I really like how White sees the world. It kind of shows like he sees things differently. And his motto, be happy, is beautiful. Like I really like regardless of growing up in shit, everything kind of sucks. He's always happy. Always looking for happiness.
Here's the best way I can summarize this movie.
Oh, that's really hard.
2 homeless kids are living in the ghetto.
He owns the town.
One with severe schizophrenia, the other with pretty severe autism. Get caught up in gang activity, are hunted by the Yakuza until they are pulled away from the police and placed into foster care.
That seems a little more real. I took it more, I don't know. I saw them as having powers.
It wasn't so much. I think it was a very good commentary on mental illness, on homelessness, on crime, on poverty, on a lot of really important things. And they put it into a really beautiful and well done package with a great story.
I think I saw it only for its story and didn't look into deeper connections, that's for sure. because I don't know. I just fell in love with the characters.
If you look at each of the characters, Black has that literally personified second voice in his head telling him to do evil things. Very akin to schizophrenia patients. And White is mentally deficient for his age, and he exhibits a lot of the characterizations of like an autism kind of thing, where he like collects a lot of stuff and he gets really obsessive over like the apple tree and things like that. And he has like that phrase that he repeats. And I thought it was a really cool way to display that, because they show in a third person perspective, they still show the movie as if it was through their eyes. They show the city as these kids are seeing it, but it's still in a third person perspective.
I can get that comparison, absolutely. It was beautifully well done. I was looked at it a lot through the actually story of themselves and how they brought about his darkness at the end through the Minotaur that they were all hyping up throughout the movie. It was like, where is this fucking guy who everyone's talking about? And it turns out it was him, but it did this. Oh, the artwork of that last scene was amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. If I can find it. Tekkonkinkreet. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is huge spoilers, by the way, folks, towards the end. But, like, these super, like, crazy assassins who are hunting these kids, it gets real, like, deep, the story on them. I almost just, like, I try to put myself in their shoes and just, like, what would you do? You know, you've got this insane ability to fuck people up and try and protect your town kind of deal. You really just want to protect White. And these super assassins are coming. What are you psting?
I got us a guest.
Really? Who's that?
Oh, it's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, God. Well, anyway, this scene is fucking brutal. I want to see, like, the artwork. It's just showing the fight. Oh, it's not going to show it.
It's freaky to think that that was actually Black doing that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I really fell into the super freaking, like, inner power self kind of deal.
Look at this art. Like, this amusement park that they put behind them in the scene. It looks fucking incredible.
Yes, it is beautiful. The way, and the way the animation is done, it's so smooth. It's fantastic.
Oh, I love every background in this.
Yeah, they're just like pastel paintings almost. They're amazing. It gets really good after that, though.
Is that the man himself?
Who it be? Oh my God!
Hello.
Tim!
Oh my God, why are you coming through not my speakers?
Where are we coming through? Your butt?
Ooh,
yeah.
Don't get so excited.
That's precisely where it's happening.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I loved every Yay!
I honestly want to watch it again because I'm sure there's a lot of shit that I missed the first watch through.
Yeah, honestly, seeing it through we definitely watched it through different lenses on this one. Like I fell in love with the story of it, the way they did the Yakuza guy. Like, I really thought he was gonna go crazy, but then he ended up having a kid back home and all that. And I love how everyone just gets whacked at the end. Oh, it's so beautiful.
When he had to kill the old man.
Oh, it was that whole scene. What, like, I was like almost crying with him. Like this, I definitely had tears in my eyes multiple times in this movie. Like, it's a tearjerker. Oh my God, that though, like, make sure you dispose of the weapon properly. Yeah, and then make sure you burn your clothes afterward. Yeah. You remember you're talking too much, so don't fuck this up. I know. Oh my god, it was so ridiculous. And then just the shell that when they just show the casing pop out, it was just like, oh. I couldn't time it. I was waiting for the bang, and then it scared me. Oh, that was a huge scene. Like, oh, and then when he turns on the guy at the end, it was like, yeah. And then he gets drive-by'd. Oh, that whole scenario. It was like multiple characters, full stories got shown through the movie, and that guy's. I felt really bad for that guy, to be honest. He didn't seem like a bad guy, but then when you think about it, like the one guy who he whacked or whatever, he's like mafia members, but they weren't really doing anything that bad the whole time. They're just making an amusement park. I'm like, why are they evil for that? They're not like, they're only just trying to murder the kids. I don't know.
Tim's Discord fucked up.
No.
I'm sure he'll be back.
For sure. But yeah, this it was a very emotional movie, beautifully well artistically done. Everything
I really
about it.
enjoyed it. I picked it purely for the art style when I first saw it.
The ending though, the whole last 30 minutes was so powerful and good and just amazing. Like she's freaking out, like turning into the ring chick, drawing all over the walls and shit.
Still a boy.
He whatever turns into the ring chick, draws on the walls. It was crazy. The flashing back and forth. They feel each other's pain kind of deal. Insane. 10 for the fatties. Yay! Whoop whoop. Hang on. There we go. Beautiful. All right.
Does that
MicSpam.
mean you have to drink?
Sure, I will. I only have this much beer.
Oh, is he back?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what the hell.
He's back.
It's just like died.
If you were looking for a movie to watch, we found a good one.
Alright. Is it boring?
No,
No.
it was movie week.
What? You were on a podcast before.
Movies can be porn.
I mean, they can be, but not on
But we can
Twitch.
review them on our podcast.
I mean, I feel like we could. We just can't show clips.
Well, you can't show porny clips. You could show like other parts. The super, like the super important story.
We'll just zoom way in on their nose.
Random sidebar statement: the best softcore porn movie to watch is Cleavage Field.
Who watches softcore porn?
I did.
I have the same question.
Well, either way, it's called Cleavage Field. It's a softcore porn spoof
That's
of.
a pretty
Do
good
you
name.
watch softcore porn?
There was a point in my time where I watched it for 2 months.
Like straight?
Yeah, with like 5 other dudes just sitting on couches watching softcore
Whoa.
porn, drinking beer.
People are fucking weird.
I don't want to be the one that say it's gay when Tim's here, so I'll let him be the decider on that.
No, it's because they're too cowardly to be gay. They just sit around, not looking at each other's junk.
Watching softcore porn together.
Watching softcore porn
You know
together.
there's at least one guy in that room who is sneaking looks, so...
Oh,
Absolutely,
definitely.
absolutely. Man,
See, I came out too early to get into any of that shenanigans.
boo.
I never did that, ever. I never had the urge to watch porn with my friends.
It was softcore porn, and we were flipping through our new cable package that we got, and it came with Skinamax, is what it was called.
Alright.
And then
Why
we
would I ever wanna
flipped
do
it
that?
on, and I'd just come home from class, walk home, and walk in, and there's just Andrew and fucking Switz just watching softcore. So just you grab a beer, you sit on the couch, and you just
It's not
what's up, guys?
interesting.
It is funny as fuck. Actually, it's really funny. Cleavage Field funniest because it's the spoof of Cloverfield, and if you ever saw that where the guy's running around with the camcorder the whole time, and it's a softcore, it's so funny. Oh my God, there's a monster attacking the city. We need to get to safety. Oh wait, hey God, I'm a sexy fireman. Looks like you're in the fire department.
That doesn't sound
So then they
good.
fuck.
That sounds very good.
That doesn't sound like softcore.
No, it is. They have like little pasties over the vagina, and you don't see the dick at all. It's like tucked up under him, so they're like fake fucking, and it's camera angles, so it's softcore.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck to watch. It's not even like arousing at all. It's just hilarious.
Have you never seen a softcore porn?
Why?
I mean, because like sometimes it's just there,
Internet.
and some of them are very funny.
censors.
Like that sounds very funny.
It is hilarious.
Not as funny as Lemon Stealing Sluts, but that one's really good. Although that's real porn. That's not softcore, but still very funny.
Hey, Tim.
Yo.
How far into your Corruption of Champions campaign did you get?
Oh, like I think I did not touch it again after that night.
Really? I thought you were gonna be like a regular. You were gonna start going on the forums and shit.
Yeah, no, I am not. No, I am not dedicated to anything enough to go on a forum.
Hey guys, what's that?
Oh, what?
That was the text-based porn game. Oh, we gotta play that.
What?
Yeah, you were there.
What?
Yeah, remember?
Probably not.
It was a thing I used to do. Oh my God, this was back when Rust was like original Rust.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing like it was back then now.
That's the one with rando penis sizes, right?
No. Well,
Rust?
You just start off
are
naked and
penises,
there's
but they're all
sensors.
the same size.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, but so what we used to do late nights after we were done rusting is we would crack some beers and we would pull up Corruption of Champions, which is a text-based fantasy porn game. And what happens is different shit happens to your character throughout the game, and like your body mutates into this like genitalia based monstrosity. And so we would set a timer for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, and we would all go create a character and start playing, and the goal was to have the most grotesque character by the end of the time, and we would all read out the descriptions of our characters and then vote on which one was the most fucked up.
Give me what was one of the most fucked up ones?
I couldn't even say these things off the top of my head.
Like penis fingers, penis man head with balls
man,
for legs.
So much. It's so graphic and descriptive. Huh?
I said good old penis fingers. Yeah, I feel like we all like you linked it to us. I want to say last time I was on this thing.
It was one of the times you were on.
I am absolutely a bad influence. I don't know what y'all talk about regularly, but fairly.
Well, I know we can have some amazing discussions, but we do have one thing for the podcast left that is at least in there. I just want to show MicSpam what he has to watch next week real quick, if that's cool.
What was the awesome movie you were talking about?
I'll link it to you.
Alright, cool.
It was pretty fucking great.
Tekkonkinkreet. I still don't know how to really say it. Then here, I'll put this in here. There you go, spam. And I guess, here. This is what is going to be up on this stream. This is his trailer. And it looks awesome. Jungle. King Tarchan.
Oh my god.
It's like
I'm so excited.
Buff Tarzan. I hope you love it.
It sounds good.
I hope you love it.
Look at this fucking show.
He is absolutely super ripped, and he kicking the shit out of these fools. Ooh, look at that.
That's a lot of side boob.
Yeah.
I don't even think she has nipples.
Yeah, I know. She's nippleless. That's how they can show the full side boob like that. Doesn't this look amazing?
It looks something.
It is pretty good. I like that he just has one big tooth.
The music is phenomenal right now.
I can't hear it. He does have just one big tooth.
Yeah. These are the things I notice about people.
And there you go. There you go, Spam. I hope you are excited for your awesome show.
I don't think I've been more excited for one of your suggestions.
Isn't that one like amazing?
Oh man,
It's great.
I'm like hearing it through Tim's mic,
This is
but it's still
definitely not
awesome.
episode 40, by the way.
It's 41.
No, it's
Oh, did I put 40 in the fucking chat? Like a retard. Probably. Yep.
Yeah, you sure did.
I sure did. I'm just all over fucking up today, MicSpam. I'm like on it.
Like I said, it's a running gag at this point.
Yeah, I'm like the best podcaster if ever there was the best podcaster. Like, give me the
It's
belt.
on act, folks. He fucks up on purpose for the
Oh, where's a banana peel I can slip
It's
on?
a character, duh.
Oh man, what have you seen anything recently, Tim?
I just binge watched all.
All what? Oh no, did we lose him
He
again?
died.
We're
No.
left in suspense.
Done. Wait for it.
2 hours later.
No, we hear you again.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I heard you typing.
I could hear you the whole time. I don't know what the hell's going on with my stupid internet. Like it's just
Too many
sitting
porn
down.
questing games.
Yeah, I guess I should probably like close like 3 of those porn quest browsers. Keep the other 5 open.
With no ad block.
With absolutely not. Unprotected.
Are there erotic D&D games?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Back in I want to say
This is a thing.
3.5, they published a thing called Erotic Adventures. That had like all of these sex-based spells, and then you had like a separate stat for like your sexiness.
Did they have a cock roll?
Kind of.
I thought we invented the cock roll.
No, I doubt it.
I don't think that that's true. I think as long as people have been rolling multi-sided dice, somebody rolled for dick length.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, no, not for dick length, but just like how good your cock's doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Okay. Just like
is it a good cock day or a bad
Quality
cock
on
day?
your
day.
cock of the
That
day.
might be.
Still
Is
feel
it-
like it's probably been used.
Does
That
it
might
smell
be.
good or?
That could be an original. But yeah, look up 3.5 Erotic Adventures.
I will. I'm gonna run a game.
Yeah, one of my favorite spells that's in it is it preserves your morning wood for later.
Oh man.
Nah. That's nice.
A raging
Save
morning
that.
pisswood.
Yeah.
That could be used.
There's also one that like just stuns somebody by making them have like repeated orgasms. Like it's just a lot. It's really just fucked up stuff for like skeevy bastards.
It sounds hilarious.
I was
But,
going
like,
to say, I
I would
use
love
my
to
spell
play.
to strip everyone in the area.
Oh, definitely, probably.
I would love to play. Sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
That does sound funny.
But I was saying, I watched the new Voltron on
Ultra.
Netflix. It's really bad and dumb, and I loved it. I watched like all 8 seasons in like a week and a half. It was really bad.
Let me see this. Let me see this. You said,
It's,
did you watch it English dubbed?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I watched Tekkonkinkreet in English.
Did you? I did
I
not.
mean, I watched it on Kiss Anime, and I clicked sub, and the sub was dubbed. I was like, fuck it, I'll just watch it.
I did not watch it dubbed. I watched it subbed.
It was real good.
The sub was
just
really
like, I like to do other things while I'm watching TV, so like, I've got to pay attention if I watch it subbed.
Yeah, that's why, like, if I need to eat or do something, like, I will get that prepared ahead of time and then have it in front of me and then watch.
So that you can just shovel food into your face.
Yeah, exactly. Like, or
Yeah,
grab like 2 or 3 beers, you know? You know, you got to be prepared. You can't get
Never
up. That
blank.
ruins the immersion of the anime experience, bruh.
He only treats his assignments this way. It's special.
No.
That makes sense.
It's important. You have to take notes. When you're reviewing something, you watch it a little differently. Because since I've seen like a fuck ton of shit, you kind of gotta...
I've never taken any notes on any of my anime, on all 2 of my anime assignments.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would have honestly just given you that to watch because it looks so good, and it ended up being really, really good. Like,
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I'm glad you missed our review on it because it was full of spoilers.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. I'd highly recommend it. If you're a movie watcher, of course.
But
I don't
did
do
like
a lot
the,
of anime movies, but sometimes.
I mean, but there are some really exceptional ones like the
Oh,
Studio
yeah.
Ghibli films. And
I recently rewatched...
I feel like this falls into that category of this is like something special. Just the background artwork alone.
The quality of the animation is really good too. Just every little detail that moves.
Also,
so
I really
fluidly.
like urban settings like that. That's the same kind of thing I liked about MFKZ.
Yeah, that one got that one changed crazy. That one you would definitely want to watch dubbed though, I would say.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That one did not get good reviews on movie review sites. This one did get very good reviews.
I'm trying to find this really terrible anime I watched when I was younger, and I can't find it.
What was it about?
I'm pretty sure it was called Jungo Daiko, and it's about a woman who gets superpowers that make her boobs really big, and she's a superhero. I'm not explaining it well. It's ridiculous. But like she casts spells by like jiggling her boobs and shit. It's great.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, but I can't find it.
I can't remember. I watched some kind of weird dragon girl anime a while back. I can't remember what it's called, but only because it had titties in it and it was awesome. Giant lesbian titties thing.
Good old giant lesbian titties.
It was great. You
Those are
know,
pretty
sometimes you just gotta watch them. Like
got
I watched all
embarrassingly
3
into
Seelings.
DN Angel.
DN Angel.
I've never watched that.
What is that?
Yeah, that is embarrassingly like such a chick flick love story.
Oh my god.
It's so dumb.
Oh my
But
god.
I was so into it at a point.
I watched a really, really bad one like that, I feel too. It was called Strawberry Panic.
Oh my god.
It was bad, but it was cheesy, terrible, and I needed something. Like I would like have it up like
I was going through puberty and I was emotional, okay?
yeah, whatever.
Aw.
You know, I watched it at work when I shouldn't have, and it was awesome. Got me through the days. Ah.
Legion
Don't-
of Skanks gets me through the day.
Don't judge me. Okay, anything other than Voltron?
I think that's all the.
Did you watch
like,
Food
I
Wars
think
yet?
Is there a new season out?
No. Okay, you
No,
are
no.
fully caught up.
Tim had Ben watch that. Tim's the one who
I had
picked
been
it.
watched
Okay,
that.
got it. Yeah.
I had been watched that.
Yeah.
That one's a good one.
No, I haven't watched anything else recently.
Okay.
I've been kind of lazy with my TV watching.
That's fair.
I mean, I think that's the opposite of lazy.
Well, okay, in that I found something that was mildly entertaining, and I kept it on my TV the whole time and didn't change it. I did not seek out anything interesting.
Fair. Yeah, sometimes that's the way she goes. In random gaming news that probably isn't pertinent to most of us, Mortal Kombat 11 came out today.
I saw and I thought about getting it.
I'm honestly not interested.
Personally,
I feel like I'm into a different type of fighting game at this point.
Yeah, this one's got weird mechanics. To compare it to fighters, you block up, straight, and down.
This has more traditional mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
No, Mortal Kombat has its own weird own mechanics that are weird as shit.
Oh yeah.
You block up, mid, and down. The moves aren't quarter circle; they're just down, right, left, right. I actually asked Roger about this today because I'm like, I don't even know how you fucking played these games. Like, I played once, like Mortal Kombat 9 at a friend's house, and I got my shit pushed in because all he did was mash, and I couldn't block anything. Like, I don't.
Yeah, my roommate is really into Mortal Kombat. I do not like it.
It's so weird.
I don't know. I'm more of a Soul Calibur person.
Okay, you got the little 3D element where you can side dash.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that apparently I just really like anime fighters. Well, like the specific, like the Guilty Gear style, fighters style, long, fast, flashy combos, and shit like that. I found out that that's what I'm into apparently, and that's why no other fighting game could ever keep my interest growing up. I mean, I played the Street Fighters, I played the Tekkens, I played the Soul Caliburs, the Mortal Kombats. They all felt slow, they felt clunky, and if you did do a combo, it didn't look good. It looked like you were glitching it.
I can get that. If you're not really landing these fancy combos, you're kind of just like tap, smack, hit him with the face. Yeah.
Hitting him with the face.
Do an accidental move. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It just was never really that interesting. But then once Fighters came out and I found this kind of genre of fighting games, I was like, this is kind of what I've been looking for. Fast-paced, flashy, interesting, long, intricate combos.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I like it.
And
now I'm really into it.
I think learning fighting games has made me get a little more of an appreciation for these games. Like, I still love watching them. Like, I'm kind of excited to see, like, Sonic Fox. He's really good at Mortal Kombat. He's gonna shit on kids. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, but how bad is Street Fighter to watch? Ugh.
I like it, but at the same time, I turn it off faster than most other games because,
Street Fighter is boring.
It's just slow, weird pokes.
They're fighting at the speed of a leisurely afternoon stroll.
Yeah, it's very don't do the wrong thing at the wrong time kind of deal, but like 10 minutes later, it's just blocks and I don't know.
I found the weird anime.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, man,
and by I found, I mean I text my friend who introduced me to it, and she immediately found it.
Nice.
We definitely this was definitely from when we were like, I don't know, like 15.
I'm so excited.
Do you have a trailer?
I'm trying real hard. My internet is like hardcore shitting the bed.
Well, what's it called? I could try and find it.
No, I'm like at my house that usually has like perfectly reasonable internet. I don't know what happened. But my house is broken for some reason. It's called Jungle de Echo. Or no, it's Jungle de Echo. So like Jungle, DE, and then IKOU. It's terrible. I'm very excited for y'all to see it.
Jungle de KO boob scene. I hope I can play this on Twitch.
There are no titties. Like,
nips.
There are no nipples.
I was gonna say there's titties.
There's
titties right there.
As long as there's no nipples.
She's talking to them.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Look at the jiggle physics.
Yeah, it's
This is art.
She's just
Yeah,
bouncing
it's
them
great.
and bouncing her ass, and it's just.
Is this supposed
What
to be a
the
thing?
fuck is going on? Jesus.
What is happening?
This is the most like fan servicey thing I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of the
That looks
swimming pool.
amazing.
It's pretty, like, I haven't seen it in 1,000 years, so, but, like, it was pretty entertaining.
The best part about you watching this is you're gay, so you weren't even watching this to, like, beat off.
Oh,
You
yeah,
were
no.
watching this to watch this.
Yeah, I was watching it with, my lesbian friend.
Oh, she was watching it to beat off.
Sometimes, yeah. Although not really, because it's kind of, like, it's just kind of goofy weird.
Is it
My
just
boob powers are
hilarious?
better than her
Oh,
boob
it's-
powers.
It's absolutely hilarious. Well, it was hilarious when I was 16.
I have to make sure I have this link in the description.
Yes.
Boob show.
Boob show.
Jungle Day Echo. How do you say that?
I think it's Echo.
Echo.
Because, like, that's when, like, she does the... Did it give you
Oh
the
my God,
transformation
those-
dance?
Those are just. They got
What
bigger.
the fuck?
Yeah. That's how she does her magic.
But they got bigger.
And now she's even bigger.
That's a fetish.
How does that
Yeah.
shit not like fall out?
Is this on television?
Maybe.
Death by snoo snoo.
Look at the undercrotch shot.
So many undercrotches.
This thing is the cheesiest fucking shit. Like,
It's
what
so
is she
bad.
fighting? She's like Godzilla now. What is she fighting? What is happening?
I'm so happy that I know that this exists.
I'm fairly certain.
Oh
that
my
this
god, her
is-
top actually came off that time. Oh.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain this is towards the end.
And then
of the
she
series.
seduces-
I'm kind of disappointed.
She seduces the animal in her tits.
Yep.
All right, that was.
mean-
I'm so glad I know that that exists.
So here's some news, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
news.
One Punch Man Season 2. No.
It's out.
I watched like 2 episodes of that and didn't care.
Season 2 or season 1?
Season 1. Like,
Oh.
I couldn't get into it. I did like the weird mosquito lady. That was pretty cool.
Dude, that whole show's
There
amazing.
are
As a
including
shonen
the
fan.
episodes, including the episode 0 recap episode. There are 4 episodes of Season 2 out currently.
Oh my
Mm.
god, have you watched it?
Nope.
Me neither. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be getting watched soon.
Mob Psycho Season 2 was phenomenal.
You watched all of it?
Sure did.
Nice, you binged that. I'm current on Black Clover.
That's good.
I need to finish that.
What's that?
Black Clover.
How far did you get?
I mean, it's still going.
Like, well, no, like I need to like be caught up. Well, like a handful of episodes in.
Okay. They're at
Me too.
78.
Oh, that'll be a minute.
I did it in like 2 weeks. It's so good. That show is amazing. Oh my god.
I do like the weird little boy with no magic and a big sword. He's very adorable.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
catch the bug
He
off the
gets
first few episodes, but I'm willing
super
to watch
adorable.
more.
He gets super adorable. And that's just to put it in a word that you used because he gets awesome. Like, oh, that show is so good. Like I'm like current as in it comes out 1 episode a week now still, and I'm loving it every time I catch it. It's honestly, I might actually be an episode behind, and I'm kind of excited.
Oh no.
He gets so cool and powerful.
This is Fats' new Naruto.
It is. It's the best. Fuck My Hero. I don't need that. This is better. This is way better than that.
I mean, there are lots of fan fictions about that.
My Hero Academia.
Oh, yes.
And no, I'm not gonna Google that.
I can't. You can't turn around on the internet without finding a couple of those.
I've just been looking at fighter shit.
Including porn? Oh yeah, he does look at Android 21 porn for sure.
No.
Is that the one? Is that the one with the like big lesbian bob?
What?
No.
Okay, which one's that?
She's
I
basically.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm curious what he's talking about. But
like Android 21.
Here,
She's pink and she has a tail.
No.
She's
That's
beautiful.
not what I'm thinking of. There's another.
And Fats has a boner for her.
Well,
Here,
I'll straight
Android 21 in the awesome story scene in the game. Hang
who am
on.
I thinking of? God, she's got a lot of forehead. What the fuck's wrong with her?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Android 17 and 18. They have big foreheads.
No, I think I'm looking at 21. Like,
Oh,
she's
it's
got
in
white hair.
English. Yeah, white hair. Just strap around, kind of top
She has a strap.
dealy. I don't know.
mean,
What do you
that's
call
what
that?
Fats fantasizes.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting the strap.
What do you call her top?
It's a tube
Wearing a
top.
tube top.
Okay, there you go. I don't know fucking women's
A
clothing.
strap is something totally different, my dude.
Whatever.
I mean, Fats wants her to
Whatever.
have the strap on.
Oh my god.
You could probably just use her tail.
Yeah, that's definitely true. She could be hiding a strap in those breeches.
For sure.
God, the story of this
Those
was
baggy
kind
genie
of terrible.
pants.
Yeah.
It was really
She's got
terrible.
mysteries in there.
God damn it.
Sorry, Fats, we're not listening. We're too busy talking about this pink chick banging you in the
With-
ass.
Yeah.
I'm
That's the
watching
one I was thinking of. That one, the blonde with the.
She's got a
Android
lesbo bod?
18.
I feel like that's very lesbo. Like, that's very lesbian.
I guess. She ended up fucking Krillin.
Yeah, I mean, Krillin's basically a lesbian. Wait, why are there two of them?
Because their evil
Oh.
side comes out. It's a fantastically not at all horrible story to the game. But you have to
Okay.
beat it to unlock her as a character. Unless you buy the season pass, which I did after beating it and already unlocking her.
Uh-huh.
But it was worth it because I learned the game. The end. I love fighters. Tim, you play any games lately other than D&D?
I've been playing Division 2 with one of my friends, and then I've started replaying the Borderlands nonsense.
One or two?
I just started on one. I'm gonna try and go through them. And I never played Tales from the Borderlands, so. And I didn't finish the pre-sequel because I didn't love any of those characters.
That's fair. I never even played that one. Borderlands 2, I put a lot of my life into. That game
Oh
was
god, yeah,
amazing.
Borderlands 2 was fucking like I loved all of those characters.
Tina's
It
gonna
was
be
fun.
back in Borderlands 3.
I know, I'm so excited.
Ooh. My favorite character was Torg. I love Torg.
Yeah, like Torque was just I think he's gonna be back too, right?
I don't know. I know
I
I
like
saw
it.
something where they confirmed that Tiny Tina was gonna be back. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
They got the
God,
same
she's great.
voice actor thing
Yeah.
ordeal.
The Donkadonks.
Mm-hmm.
She's so fun.
I just love it.
We actually have the perfect guest on tonight because we got D&D tomorrow.
We do,
That's
and I am
true.
running it.
Tim reminded me of
And-
something because I'm a historian.
Yeah. Well, in that, like, I was sitting around eating food and forgot that I didn't tell you things.
Mhm.
And that was literally like my favorite like extra power was the historian one, and then like nobody picked it, and I had to like shove it at you.
Yup.
But it's fine.
I was gonna say these were, Neverwinter's secrets.
Yeah, those were Neverwinter secrets.
See, like, I need to tell. God damn it! What is it? Alden's? I need to tell Alden some things.
Huh?
There's a shit I can't tell you like out of game. That's cheating. That's why I used to. There's some stuff in the town that we can go do and fuck with.
Okay.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm honestly really excited. I like these sessions. This is a good one. And you wrote the whole thing, right?
How quickly are you gonna start to fuck us with enemies since you started us so buff? Is he gone again?
Did we lose him?
No. I have questions.
I'm excited for the campaign though.
I love this game.
Right now.
No, he's
I don't know
back.
what the fuck happened.
How soon until you start fucking us with enemies? Like I said, since you started us so strong.
You shall see. Honestly, the people on the road you were gonna fight were gonna be pretty like boss, but
Roll nat 20.
yeah, that was dumb.
Stuffed
So
your
what are you
stupid
getting at?
ambush with a hat.
I mean,
Listen.
y'all. Hey, you didn't get any treasure, so there's that.
Who needs it?
I got like 15 gold.
Oh yeah, you did get a couple of gold, yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
Something, yeah.
Is this your first campaign you've written?
Oh no, I've done others.
Okay.
I love playing bards.
Bards are great, yeah. They're pretty good. And they try to fuck everything, which is hilarious.
Not Alden. He just wants to be your friend.
Right. I do ship Alden and Norm.
That's
Very good.
Oh, it's fun.
Norm's
But
the only one in the
but
group
I
that
like Ignis.
Halfway matches the energy.
Yeah.
I try. I don't know. I try to get into the role playing immersive part of it because I feel like that's half the whole thing. So you need to.
It is indeed, and I am very
Well, you're in a good group for it.
yeah. We're wild.
I was always like testing Ignis because I wanted him to just be my best friend and carry my little witch's eye. I'm like, hold this for me.
He did.
It was so awesome. I love it.
But we got like 3 big, strong, stern boys.
I know.
Mhm.
Well, only 2 strong stern boys. I mean, Madronic is a sorcerer.
Well, compared to me,
Yeah. Well, yeah. He is tall.
You're just the
stronger than me too,
widow
I
guy.
bet.
Mm.
I'm gonna make a play where I throw you. Can I throw him into combat somehow?
I have been trying to work out how to do like sort of team attacks, mostly because I think it's funny. I've been trying to figure out how mechanically that will work.
That's unique.
But yes, eventually, once I figure out team attacks, you can absolutely throw him at people.
Nice.
I don't know that he will like that.
I'm looking forward to like my next level up because I get these. I'm picking this maneuvers kind of battle class. I don't know. It's a fighter thing, and I get all these maneuver dice, and I can do different cool things.
Yeah, those
I
are
can
pretty
actually
sweet.
roll to it, so like I can disarm someone if I roll it, and I get extra damage. It's gonna be sweet.
I'm just excited to get my bard college.
Which one are you going with?
Lord.
Yep, those are broken.
What does that do? What's the? It's
Well,
different.
I'm also acting as the team support, so it only makes sense.
Yeah, Glamour's pretty good for team support too.
Yeah.
What was
More
the
than-
one you picked in the one we were in, Spam? You were like,
I was a Valor Bard.
didn't you like fight?
Yeah, that's Valor is stabby bard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lore is like a magic bard, and eventually they get to add spells from other classes to their spells known.
Yep, going cleric spells.
Yeah. You don't have to like pick cleric spells. Like you can just say, I want to know, I don't know,
Tentacles.
mass heal and also counter spell. Counterspell's a good one.
Ooh, I had
Should
that
I
on
get
my
Counterspell?
warlock.
Don't I get Counterspell?
You don't. I think only wizards and sorcerers get counterspell. I don't even know if
Warlocks
sorcerers
do.
get counterspell.
I had it on my warlock.
Were you tome packed?
No.
Okay.
I was. Oh wait, yeah, packed to the book or whatever. Yeah, tome.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's how I,
think
got
you
it.
get
Or
extra
no,
stuff.
I think I just. That's a warlock spell.
Isn't it? I don't know, man.
Now I'm fucking.
I know
looking
I know it's not a fucking cleric spell because I get mad about it every day on my cleric. And by every day, I mean once a week.
Holy shit, I just get 3 skill proficiencies of anything I want?
Uh-huh.
That's amazing.
Bards
Yeah,
are
third
bonkers.
third level warlock spell, counter spell.
Huh. Nice.
I had counter spell and I had fly and I had blight and we were
Counterspells,
getting close.
like, that could be good or bad, I guess, for a warlock, because you always cast stuff at its highest level, so, like,
It's a lot
so,
of
like, your
damage in this
counterspell is
add-on.
always is always as strong as it can be.
True. You didn't. Yeah, you got like less spell uses, but they are always max level. So,
Yeah.
which was high damage output. That was kind of how I hid in the back and glass cannon. But I actually had like almost the highest HP because of my fucking level up rolls.
God, I'm gonna have so many spells.
Yeah. Yeah, lore bards get a lot of spells.
I want to be. I'm just picturing myself eventually getting like a giant tower shield. Yes.
I found a great feat that I'm gonna be picking up at level 4.
Yeah.
Awesome. It'll
That's
be
just
awesome.
that.
I don't want to talk about it in front of Kyle.
Oh, no.
It's pronounced Norm. Thank you. Norm Toddles.
Kyle Small Nipples.
No, it's small
You
nipples,
do look
Kyle.
like-
Get it right.
Yeah, you do look like you would have small nipples.
They're very small.
They're absurdly small.
They're beautiful.
And I
If you
feel
check
like
out my
Mike-
other page, you can. Maybe I'll post
You
them in the
subscribe to
not
my
safe-
Patreon.
Yeah, you get small nipples, Kyle on T-shirt. It's like you are me. Oh my god.
I feel like MicSpam has very big nipples.
I don't. They're perfect.
I mean,
Is he just
feel like
feeling
they're
his
very
nipples? Nah, they're the best nips.
They're not. It's not my channel. I'll show my nips.
God damn it!
No.
Don't do that. I'll
I
put
think,
a blocker
well,
on your cam.
because you're male presenting, so I think that you're allowed
No,
to show...
it's not.
No?
It used to be.
Today-
You used to be able to show man nips. Now you can't.
Good for them. If no nips are, if lady nips are off the table, then all nips should be off the table. But also put all of your nips back on the table.
I feel like you can, like, if you had like a white shirt or whatever, and you got a little brisk wind or
And
something,
you
you could nip
And
through
you
the
accidentally
shirt.
spilled your water on yourself.
Yeah, I feel like what
You can do that.
does Twitch have the like wet T-shirt contest like rules out loud? Can you do that?
Yeah. That's a
How
that,
far
that
can
is
we
something
stretch
you should
this?
find out about that.
We gotta have the Fatty Stream wet T-shirt contest.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. And they all have to be in my apartment.
All right, I'll come over.
Yes. Twitch.
Don't you live in the land of legal weed?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
It'll be legal here soon.
I hope so.
Nah, I mean it's already passing.
Oh, has
It's
it?
happening. Yeah. happening.
I hope it needs to be. It's so annoying in DC because it's like
I know.
it's like
I've done it.
decriminalized, but it's still shady as fuck.
I've done it. It's the worst.
I can 100% say that wet T-shirt contest would fall under this part of prohibited Twitch stuff, which is sexually suggestive content.
Everything I do is sexually suggestive.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're like writing scores on a wet T-shirt contest, I mean, I feel like you're.
There's nothing sexual about that, man.
That's.
Is there anything sexual about this universe? I don't think so. It's the same caliber.
Oh, that could work.
It's the same caliber.
That could work.
This universe. I don't know. I think that wet T-shirt contests are probably a little bit better than this universe, as wet T-shirt contests are honest.
True.
Also, you never know what you're going to get in one of those, because there's going to be some nasty stuff that pops up on that stage.
Alright, who
How
wants
many
to
wet
compete?
T-shirt contests have you been to?
A couple.
Did you win?
No.
Did you participate?
No. I did do lube wrestling in a kiddie pool once.
Ooh. Did you win?
Because that's where you do it.
Did you get penetrated?
Great. No. There was none of that. That in the kiddie pool.
Not even accidentally?
In the kiddie pool.
That's a lot of lube.
Like you had like your little underoos on, and did the wrestling. It was not nearly as fun as like a person thinks it would be, because like you're just sticky.
Sticky.
Nah.
Because like when it dries, like it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
No, they not give you a
It was
shower?
water-based?
Well, no, because it was hosted by Astroglide.
Oh, Astroglide's fantastic.
Absolutely not.
What? I love Astroglide.
No, it dries sticky and yuck.
No, it's water based. It dries clean.
No,
Delicious.
I don't like that one.
I am an Astroglide supporter.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, they didn't let you like shower after the wrestling?
Oh yeah, definitely there were showers in that bar.
But you were still sticky after the shower?
Definitely there were showers in that bar.
That sounded like sarcasm, but it isn't.
I was gonna say, you feel like it should be. I mean, why would you do that if you get clean?
That says something huge about the quality of establishment that you're in.
Yeah. It was a nightclub that is no longer
Take a
open
dab.
in Louisville, Kentucky, called The Connection, and they had a theater license, which meant that you could get in at 18. You just couldn't drink because they had massive drag shows. And in theory, you weren't supposed to go into the bar area, but like that didn't, that didn't work. So it was the place to be. People from all over the Midwest would drive to go to The Connection, and now it's closed down.
I never went to the Connection.
Me
Sounds
neither.
fun.
I think you might be a little like, but I mean like Ohio and Illinois and Kentucky and Indiana, but
Not
like,
Wisconsin?
not with. I feel like Wisconsin would be a little far. Like that would be what a
6-hour drive at least.
6 to 10 hour drive, depending on like how far away you are. Yeah, I think that's too much. But like within about a 2-hour radius, people were going.
Why'd it close?
Probably because of that. No, they stopped doing that a while ago. But I think I'm sure they had like lots of sketchy legal stuff. I don't even know. They closed after I moved away from Louisville, so I don't really know the full story.
No.
But I feel like big
Just a
gay
hunch,
bars.
but I want to say it had something to do with sanitation.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Sanitation or drugs?
Definitely, probably both those things. They had lots of small bars that were like themed, so there was like a big gym shower kind of place.
Ooh.
There was.
I love going to the shitty gay bar in my area because that's where all the best drugs are.
My people know their narcotics.
That is the damn truth. Like, ooh, they got some good shit, man. You can't even find ecstasy anymore unless you go to a gay bar.
That's something I have never done and always wanted to.
Oh, I
I
recommend
don't know
it.
how. Like, I don't know how I avoided it.
Don't do ecstasy, kids. But Tim, you should
Tim,
try ecstasy.
do ecstasy.
I feel like I'm too old to do it now.
Oh, no. Come visit me. We'll have a time.
Don't you have a
Fats
wife?
has never done it either.
Don't I have a life? Not really. What do you think? I do
I
this.
said wife.
Oh, wife? No, not at
Yeah.
all.
Oh, don't you have like a
Fats is
lady?
essentially a grown frat boy.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Nope. Single as fuck.
Oh, for some reason I thought you had like a lady person.
I had one for like 2 weeks, and then she moved to Tennessee, and then lied about it, and just was fucking some other dude.
She lied about moving to Tennessee?
Yes.
Did you just like see
She's
her
like,
at the
I'm
Kroger
totally,
later?
I'm totally still.
No, it was just it was a fantastic scenario, but the sex was phenomenal. So
That's how that
she
works.
had a baby though, and she was like, "My brother's being all crazy depressed and gonna like kill himself, shit." So I gotta move. I gotta move. Well, it was 2 weeks. It was fun for
So,
how
yes.
long it worked. Yeah, it was fine. And then she was like, "Yeah, I gotta go move back home and figure it out."
That's right. That
And
baby was around
she
for a while.
never moved back home, and some
So one day I
some
tuned
radio
into the stream
host-
and I saw a baby and I said, "Holy fuck, is that a baby?" And then I left.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are terrifying.
He
Can't
dropped
stand the little
himself.
fuckers.
He dropped
Actually,
himself.
like, like really like kids and can't wait to have children. So,
Not
but-
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're fun.
I mean,
No.
I'm glad I at least dated a chick
They're
with a
little
kid to
weirdos.
know that it's not
Little
like
Hitlers.
it's not like a deal breaker. It really
Yeah,
isn't.
it's fine.
But like, if I get a chick who doesn't
It is
have
for me.
one, I will try to convince her to just not. But if she wants one, it's not the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world.
That's a deal breaker for me.
No babies ever.
No. No, sir.
I would prefer that. Yes.
There are already too many people, and I prefer to enjoy my limited time on this planet.
There are a lot of people.
Yeah.
That is true.
I thought you were gonna like expand and go really broad with that.
No,
I
I
thought-
just
I thought
want
about
to
it,
enjoy
and then-
myself, and kids ruin your life.
I have to say they're way too fucking expensive.
That's true. Yeah.
I ain't in a spot like I feel like not and 50% of me is just probably not a good dad, but most of it is because I couldn't support a child right now. I can barely
Yeah, but like,
support me.
I feel like nobody's like a good dad out the gate.
Here's my whole thing, right? Think about every parent that you know. Now, all that time that they spent being a parent, think about what else they could be doing.
They could have been doing ecstasy.
Exactly. Doesn't that sound
Ecstasy
like
at
way
gay
more
bars
fun?
getting the best drugs.
Doesn't that sound like way more fun than fucking popping the same Dora Explorer DVD into the fucking tray for the
God, that is how that
800th
goes,
time?
too. That is how that goes. It is the same damn movie every single day, 3 times a day at least.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Dora the Explorer with my little half sister when she was.
I just
little.
weighed my options, and I felt like that is that's a 20. That is an 18 to 25 year commitment.
Mm-hmm.
If I got that as a prison sentence, I would hang myself.
I mean, that's why gay sex is better.
I would agree. I wish I was into gay sex. I would totally be gay. It just doesn't do it for me.
I mean, you like our drugs.
I like everything about gay people. Man, I'm envious. Honestly,
Nasty.
I love it. I love it. I hang out with gay people as much as I possibly can.
I
But like,
don't.
man, I wish I could be attracted to penis.
It's just yeah, doesn't
They're
work
fun.
for me.
It doesn't do it for me.
They're just super less complicated.
Yeah, totally.
I can definitely say that there was a night when I did get super drunk while watching
Oh my God.
Skinemax with the boys, and I tried to do something, and there was nothing. It was just nothing.
Wait, what?
Don't worry
Expand on
about it.
this.
No, that's all you get. That's the
Nope.
tease. That's
No,
the tease. That's the tease.
He did a friendly BJ.
Don't worry about it. No, that's
It's
not
okay.
it at all.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, sometimes you get together with your bros, crack a couple natty lights, and
That's why we were drinking. You were
Just
good.
suck each
Or
other
their
off.
Keystone. No,
just
no.
suck each other
Oh,
off. you know?
Keystone. That's worse. Yeah, you can't have gay sex with Keystone in the
We
room.
had a giant billboard by our house that was Keystone, always smooth. He had a fucking like flannel
That's
shirt and a
amazing.
fucking hat. Oh god, it was great.
Did it make
That's
that cock
amazing.
go down smooth?
No,
Oh.
no. That is not the case.
You know, just get together with the bros, blow each other a little bit. We'll play some GameCube. No big deal.
No.
Yeah. That's like, that was, I want to say, most of my early 20s.
Ha! Beat a level. Suck my dick.
Yep, that's how that worked.
No, nice.
Or like, you know, like just random strip poker, or, you know, all kinds of fun stuff.
Strip poker was always fun.
The good old days.
And that was one of the reasons why I was good at poker.
Girl days.
Yeah. Well, that is why I'm good at lying. I'm bad at poker, very good at lying.
So that works.
Yeah, so like nobody
Yeah,
knew
almost
what
got-
was going on.
I
But-
got good at poker because I have a problem with gambling.
Yeah, that'll do it too.
I don't gamble really anymore.
I used to watch that World Series of Poker tour. I thought that
You
shit was
watch
fun.
that shit?
I watched that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I'd watch it. That was fun to watch. I always wanted to win
Terrible
it big.
to watch.
I never really liked gambling, but that may be because like my dad works at a casino, and you know every time I would go visit him, that like there's just swaths of sadness walking through the place.
Mm,
Yeah.
And I was like,
Right.
nope, I don't want to be around this.
it's definitely fair. My problem was the first time I went to a casino, I won like $180. So then I was like, oh, casinos are fun. And then the next like 3 times I went, I did not win any money. And I'm like, casinos are dumb.
That's how they get you.
It's like, hey, would you like a free soda? What? Free? Yeah, I see how many chips you have. Those will be
Mhm.
mine soon.
Oh, and this soda costs us less than a cent.
Yeah, I know.
So,
And one of those chips is $5.
Yeah. We have done this math, and it comes out in our favor.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
I mean, it's a fun place to
I'm
be.
such a
I kind of like
scumbag.
the environment, but like, yeah, I never had enough money to really have as much fun as you could have at a casino. Because I mean, if you like the whole Vegas thing, you save a bunch of money. It really does. Like, I have like a couple $100 for a casino, maybe even more, and then it's just like, I don't care if I lose this. I'm just gonna go get drunk and have fun. That would
I
be
was still
fun.
Online gambling.
Oh, that sounds boring.
Like Poker Stars.
Yeah, dog, I wasn't old enough to go to casinos.
That's true.
But I've had a job since I was 14. And internet.
Well, that'll set you on the right path, I guess. I played the Poker Stars, but with the free money, so I didn't win shit. It was like if you won enough of the free money, you could get $10. Never did. Fucking shit, man. God, all
When are you
this.
gonna start dabbing, Tim?
I don't know. I'm very much a lightweight when it comes to the devil
I know.
lettuce. It's real bad, and I can't do it while drinking, so
What?
I have to like choose.
Ouch.
It just fucks me right up if I like.
I don't like to drink without smoking.
Yeah, no, like I know, like I've got plenty of friends that are that way, but like I will projectile vomit, like it's the worst,
Ooh. Yeah,
and
don't
I
do
will
that.
get like, I'll get like cold sweats and like it's not good.
Does it just get you too fucked up and then you get the spins?
Oh,
Yeah,
spam your
and then I like
camera.
start sweating, and then like one time like my vision went black, like it was all not good.
Yeah, you're just too much of a lightweight.
Yeah.
I had to send Fats a dab rig to get him to start dabbing.
Nice.
Yeah, I probably would not have done it. I mean, I've dabbed before that, and it was just, you know, whenever someone like wants
You've been doing
to,
it consistently for a couple weeks. How are you liking it?
I would still 100% rather be smoking my bong, but this is more cost effective, and I recently had to purchase auto insurance, which was expensive.
Also dab through your bong.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I would prefer the plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
also-
Going back to it, wait till you buy some weed again after exclusively dabbing for a while. You're gonna taste a lot more of the smoke.
I don't know. I feel like I like the harsher hit. I don't know.
That's what I'm
I think I
saying.
would.
You can dab through your bong. Like if you just
Like-
get a banger.
I would like a smoother experience, because that's the other thing I don't like, because I always end up like coughing for like half an hour.
You'd probably be
Well, you
fine
need
with those
to-
dab pens. You should just get one of those.
I do have one of those, and that is better.
No.
I mean, I don't know that, like, it's got, I don't know, it's got juice in it. I actually need to get more juice next time I go to DC.
I would make sure to look out for any distillate ones, so you're getting what you pay for.
I mean, honestly, if it's a little diluted, I'll be fine.
I'm just saying, a lot of those are like way flavored and super watered down, and they're kind of a ripoff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like,
But
how many
also
times
it
do you
takes-
hit it?
like twice.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I've. And
I was
then
gonna say the benefit of
good.
switching would be you'd only hit it once, but it might be
Yeah.
too much. So I don't know. Some people don't have different strengths. Like Dylan has one of those. He freaking Dylan was out on a hike and he just had a little thing and he smoked it, and some random hikers showed up and he talked with them and they gave him just this fucking dab pen. He's like, here you go. It's like, really? Cool. And it was really powerful, and he got super fucked up and was just high as fuck in the woods by himself.
That's amazing.
I
Last time
actually
I went
have a,
hiking, I did that.
I actually have a portable electric dab rig.
Nice.
That's neat.
So you just click a button, and like a dish heats up, and then you just put your dab into there like you would normally, and there's like a little kind of nectar collector sort of chamber that kind of comes off of it. So it holds water and everything.
That's kind of neat.
It's nice. It's the closest thing you can get to like taking a dab out of a bong in like the portable way.
It's sciencey.
I'll see if I can find a picture of one.
That does sound like science.
I'm just like, even though I know it's like probably one of the worser ways to smoke because it uses a lot of weed and you lose a lot just through air and stuff, but to me, hiking, just bring like 5, maybe less blunts. I'm a blunt guy when it comes to hikes.
One of these.
Just light it up. Boom.
Yeah, I brought my pen last time I went hiking, and that was pretty good.
See, I can never really get into the pens. I don't know. I like the harsher hit, probably because I was like a pack-a-day cigarette smoker.
Yeah, I used to smoke a lot, but it's been a long time since I've actually smoked with regularity. So like, I think my lungs are just not prepared for this for the smokes. Also, I just really love edibles, and I wish I could get more
I
edibles
love
around
edibles.
here. Like, that's my favorite. Like,
You should just make them.
that takes a lot of work, and
No, not really.
Not that
If
much.
you just put coconut oil and weed into a crock pot and strain it down. You have weed butter.
well, yeah, I mean, I know how to do it, but also
easy.
then your whole house smells like weed.
It doesn't really smell like weed though.
Yeah, but like, I'm in an apartment now, so like, that probably wouldn't go over well. I guess I could do it. I guess I could do it at my house, but like, my husband super doesn't like.
Well, see if
The
'cause
double
you do
lettuce.
have access to dispensaries, correct?
Sort of.
Well, yeah,
Not really.
as in the DC sense.
Yeah, like
Because
sort
I
of.
purchased in DC, so
Yeah.
I know what that's like. see if you can find any place that sells distillate syringes, like syringes full of distillate.
Mm-hmm. And you can just put it in things.
Yeah, distillate is already activated, so you can eat it and it'll have the full effect. It doesn't need to be cooked. It doesn't need to be mixed with an oil. Anything.
I will have to look for that next time I go shopping.
The best part about it, I used to sell edibles this way. I just used to squeeze distillate into Oreos.
Huh.
And the best part about it is distillate, if you get the just pure THC distillate, is 99 point something percent THC.
So it would fuck me right up.
Well, no. The thing is, it makes it very easy to measure exactly how much THC you're getting. Because it's equivalent to the weight.
Gotcha.
So, what I would do is I would put... well, when I was making the Oreos, I started with... I would put 0.2 of the distillate in the cookie, and that was a 200 milligram cookie, which is a strong cookie. But people were getting... I tried to tell people I wouldn't eat the whole thing. But they would, and they were getting way too fucked up.
But also, how do you tell somebody not to eat the whole Oreo?
Yeah, that's like a bad thing. Eat half of this.
I mean, listen, the guy who's selling it to you knows what he's talking about.
Right, but like...
No, I would be way too tempted to eat the whole... I would eat the whole cookie
also,
every time.
I do not want like a soggy-ass half-eaten Oreo just sitting around my house.
And like a baggie, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, just like...
I would serve them in nice, like, parchment sandwich bags, too.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I had to cut it down to a 0.1 per cookie, so they're 100 milligram, which is still really strong. So you would want, like... If you were to do that, like, a syringe would last you an eternity.
That's probably true, yeah. I mean, I still have weed that I bought, like, a year and a half ago.
Oh my god.
So what I would recommend for you is I would put 0.1 onto a food, and then take a quarter of that.
Yeah.
So you would use a quarter of a tenth of a gram each time.
That sounds...
cost efficient.
Yeah. It is that, yeah.
Well, I could definitely get that with dabs. I mean, if you're really only looking for the effect rather than any sort of other thing, like dabs is way cost effective. Like I just got that shatter Saturday, and I've smoked every day at least 2 or 3 dabs, and I still have a fuck ton.
See, Fats, once your finances get caught up again, I would recommend checking out some higher quality wax that you can find, because the lower quality wax is very good for what it is, but it's usually not super flavorful or anything. You can get shit that tastes crazy because it's just all the terpenes from the bud come out, which is where the flavor comes from. So those buds that you get that are like lemony, or that kind of tastes like, sweet berries a little bit, or that tastes super, that's just concentrated in this. And you don't smoke it, you vaporize it, so there isn't all that smoky ash, so you get just all the concentrated weed flavors. So you get wax that tastes like pink lemonade, and like fucking blueberry, and some shit that'll taste like vanilla cookies.
Now I want some lemonade.
Right? I kind of want candy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, good quality wax can be like so good that it literally tastes like candy. Like the shit that I had earlier tasted like straight lemon heads.
That sounds really good. I bought a shit ton of the Starburst jelly beans, and I need to hide them from my life.
Oh,
they're so fucking good. They're the only good jelly beans.
this one lady.
I'm not a huge jelly bean fan.
Have you had the Starburst ones though?
Those are the good ones. Jelly bean sucks, but
I don't care for the texture of jelly.
Tim's 100% onto something. These aren't normal jelly beans.
They are not.
They're Starbursts, and they're just in jelly bean form, and they're amazing.
And they are juicy.
Any other jelly bean sucks balls.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess Jelly Bellies are fine. I did
No,
go to
those
the
suck.
Jelly Belly factory
Oh,
when I was in Sacramento. That was pretty cool.
neat. That's kind of neat.
It was fun. It was a free tour. They also had a wine tasting room, which was great because there were no children in there.
Nice.
And it was a wine and chocolate pairing. So you did like a flight of wine with fancy ass chocolates that they made.
Uh,
Because like I can't remember what the name of the parent company is, but they also do like chocolate and shit.
as long as it's white chocolate, I'll eat it.
That's boring.
I don't like chocolate.
That's super boring.
I mean, I consider it a weakness. Like, it has to be super, super milky candy chocolate for me to like it. Like, dark chocolate, the darker it is, the more actually chocolate it is. It's gross. I don't like
One
it.
of I'm like ruined on normal chocolate. One of my good friends from back home runs this chocolate review blog that like like I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a great idea. Like, you're gonna just review some chocolate. Awesome. And then like the next week I went over to her house for D&D and she had a bunch of free fucking chocolate that was like high quality ass, like delicious ass shit.
If you don't like chocolate, you're just wrong. Like, that's
Yeah.
not even an opinion at that point. You are wrong.
Yeah, so
My
I'm
taste
like
buds
fucking
don't like it.
I'm
I'm like
sorry, but you're wrong.
I guess.
like
Sucks to suck.
miss me with that Hershey shit.
Yeah, for real.
Like
Hershey's is garbage.
yeah, give me some weird ass Peruvian chili nonsense.
Yeah, see, the thing is about Hershey's
I'll even
is
take
it's
anything
so
as
milk
good as, like,
chocolate, it's not
Milka.
even chocolate.
See, that was the great thing because like she hates coffee and she can't deal with spicy stuff. So and she doesn't drink, so anything with liquor, chili, or coffee in it like went my way. And people would like companies send her like massive amounts of shit, and it's glorious.
For real, how good is like those dark chocolates with the crushed up espresso beans?
Oh god, yeah, that's heavenly.
That shit is fucking divine.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
I want that with a fucking port wine.
Mm-hmm. One of my friends, every time she would go to every time she would go to Sweden, she would bring back these like they're these like chocolate covered like cookie kind of things, but then they have liquor inside them, like so like not like a ganache like with liquor in it, but like actually just straight like port or whiskey, and they're amazing.
Are they? Because that would seem a little abrasive if it was just full alcohol in there.
Well, because they're really small shot that you're actually like taking, but it it's not it's different than like when you like have like a glass of port with a really like nice piece of chocolate, right?
Right.
It's like everything is happening at the same time and it's delicious.
No, I'm more talking about like a hard liquor.
I mean, I guess if you don't like hard liquor.
No, I love hard liquor. But like when you're taking the bite of the sweet thing that you're pairing with your smoky whiskey or whatever, you don't want like the burn of the alcohol in there while you're eating the food.
It works.
That sounds unpleasant to me. I don't know.
It works.
Unless the sugar balances it out enough. But
yeah, I mean it works well. I can't remember what they're called, but they're delicious.
I was
if I'm not mistaken, you're kind of into craft beers a little bit, Tim?
Yeah, not as much as I used to be. My stepdad's more into it than I am.
Do you have any personal favorites? I know we're like in generally the same region, so
that not from around here, honestly. So in beautiful Bloomington, Indiana, there's Upland Brewing Company, and they make very good beer. They are featured exclusively on Parks and Rec.
okay.
Because it takes place in Indiana, and they're like an Indiana beer. So that's very good if you get a chance for anything
Any
from Upland.
particular style, flavor?
I really like their wheat. That was the first. That was the first beer I actually liked.
So you're not typically a beer drinker?
I didn't used to be, and now I drink a lot of beer. But like, I didn't really start enjoying beer until I was probably like 23 or so.
I always remember liking beer.
Yeah, no, like every time.
I remember getting into craft beers really early on too.
Yeah. My stepdad makes a lot of really good beer. He actually made this amazing plum wit for my husband and I's first anniversary.
That sounds amazing.
It was so awesome. Like,
plum wit beer. Oh.
Yeah, it was, and he's like a big like IPA, like bitter ass nasty shit. Like that's his
I like
thing.
an IPA, but like it's got to be balanced. It can't be one of those like gimmick ones that are just trying to be as bitter as possible.
Yeah, yeah. But like this by far was the best beer he's ever made.
That
like,
sounds like a great beer.
Like I really want him to make it again. Should ask him to make it again. I bet he would.
You should send me a bottle.
I will. We actually had
label love to it.
That's dangerous.
Not on stream.
Figuratively.
Yeah, but we actually we made a label for it. That was.
But I would review it on stream.
All right.
Send one to me too, Tim.
We're planning on doing a like beer review thing. We're still figuring it out, but we're thinking about sending each other like craft beers from our regions.
That would be very cool. Let's see, what else is good? Have you had anything from New Glarus from Wisconsin?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
Spotted Cow is amazing.
Fats is from Wisconsin.
I thought he might have.
New Glarus is amazing. The signature Spotted Cow is delicious.
Yeah.
I actually went to this rich chick's fucking birthday my freshman year, and she had a keg. She had 3 kegs of Spotted Cow.
God.
It's like I don't want to play flip cup with this, but at the same time I will. Oh, it's so good.
Is that like a beer that you can? Is it what kind of beer is it?
It's a reasonable chugging beer. I don't know. I don't know beer facts. I'm not a beer snob.
I really like what's it called? It was like a limited release, I think, but I think it was like Three Maidens or something like that they did. And it was like a collab with like 3 female brewers. That was like super delicious.
Farmhouse ale.
It's a cream ale, I guess.
I mean that makes sense. It's the Spotted Cow.
Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, they make Totally Naked. That shit's delicious.
I haven't had that.
Really? It's an American lager. Yeah, that was a really, really good one. I remember that. What else they got?
What does Beer Advocate say about it? I look up a lot of the beers I drink on Beer Advocate, actually. I'm such a nerd.
Yeah, my stepdad like exclusively like looks through Untapped. Like that's his.
I think I've had the Imperial.
Is Untapped the one? It doesn't seem like the reviews are as
I don't know that like he's just like he doesn't do Facebook or Instagram like anything else. That's the only social media he does is Untapped, and he
participates, I guess.
So hard.
Oh man,
so hard does he participate.
That's cool. I'm into it.
Nah,
I just read it. I go on Beer Advocate just because people get more in depth with their reviews. But...
Yeah, he will he reviews every beer he tries, and snaps a picture of it, and he every beer he has tapped.
You know my favorite beer, Tim, Mad Elf.
You know that was pretty good. I got some, and then
it wasn't the best year for it. If I'm being,
it was not. Yeah, I do like their. Is it like a winter wheat or whatever?
Yeah, well, Trogs makes a lot of good shit.
Yeah,
you can't really go wrong with the Trogs beer. They're all at least good. Like it's a solid choice if you're like at a bar, they got like 5 things on tap and you might not know, most of them. If you go with the Trogs, you're probably gonna get something good.
Yeah. I haven't drank beer in a while. I haven't drank new beer in a while.
I love I got a tap house down the road from me.
Yeah, there's one not too far from me, but they really favor like IPAs and shit, which are just not my jam.
Yeah, no, the one near me is pretty spread out as far as their beer types goes. I mean, IPA is usually the longest list, but they'll have a lager section, an ale section, stout, cider, shit like that, and then seasonal. But it's cool. They have like tap takeovers and shit. So
that I miss.
I'll just mingle with the fucking guys from the brewery and get them to give me free beer and shit.
Yeah, there's a place called the Tap in Bloomington. That like it's like I think it's like a local chain. Like I think there's one in Indianapolis and one in Bloomington and maybe one somewhere else. I don't know. But like that place was amazing. They had so many. Like, just so much beer.
Yeah, the standard around my area is at least 100 taps. Is that what makes it a tap house?
I don't know. I feel like that seems reasonable. I think this place had about that.
Yeah, it's usually when they advertise themselves as a tap house, it's usually 100 taps.
Yeah, the place that is down the street from me is definitely under 20. But they call themselves a tap house. It's also connected to an Indian restaurant.
A tap room, maybe?
Maybe they call themselves a tap room. I thought they called themselves a tap house, but
is it just one brewery's product?
No, it's like they get stuff from a bunch of other places. They don't make any of their own stuff now. But that's where there's like this weird like Southern Maryland queer meetup group that I've started going to things. But it's also like it's like across the street from my apartment, so like I might as well. And everybody's like, yeah, I drove like 45 minutes to get here. I'm like, I could have walked if it was nice. Sorry about you.
Yeah, I love trying new beers. Do you do you ever do the sampler?
I always like to, especially if I go to a new brewery. I like to do it. I haven't been to a new brewery in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the tap houses because it's always rotating. Because I usually only get like a couple kegs of the shit.
Yeah, which is great. Like, and then it's usually like interesting.
Yeah, and then you can go and get like an 8-beer sampler for like 15, 16 bucks.
Mm-hmm. I really miss being in the Midwest because you could like you couldn't like throw a rock and not hit like a brewery or a distillery or a winery or some shit.
Lancaster's great for that, surprisingly. We have so many good local breweries and there are so many good bars.
Yeah, I got my first year like working
Our only distillery sucks dick though, but whatever.
No. Yeah, no, I went like my first year working in DC. I was like, yeah, I'm like so excited to go back home and like go to my favorite bars and da 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 da. And one of my friends was like, yeah, have fun in Indiana drinking your Miller Lite. And I'm like, I'm gonna name you the 10 breweries that I can walk to from the Airbnb I'm staying at, and here they go, and they're fucking amazing. And then there's 2 distilleries, and about 20 minutes away, there's like 3 wineries, and in southern Indiana is certified wine country. So fuck yourself.
Oh my God.
I'm going to drink well, and it's going to be cheap.
It's the best. I'm trying to get Fats into microbrews more.
It's costly. It's costly, but I actually looked up some tap houses that are around here. There's a bunch of breweries that I want to go to. Bristol Brewery, the variety pack that I had that got me super fucked up. I've had their little sampler line, and that shit's all delicious. Like, I didn't find one I didn't like. And then it came with 2 random seasonal ones, which was that Winter Warlock. I think it was the oatmeal one. That was so good.
Oh, I love an oatmeal stout.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
I,
they're really
I
good.
love a beer you can chew. Like, that's just not
Me
like.
too. Stouts are like my favorite beers.
Yeah. Like I really love like super light like wit beers and then like
I'm the
like
same way.
heavy shit.
Give me like a hef or give me like a charcoaly leathery stout.
Yeah. That just like is syrup.
Oh my god.
So
I love it.
I didn't have much experience with the darker beers, and that one was phenomenal. So
It's like
I
drinking.
think you would be surprised as to exactly how delicious a lot of dark beers can be.
Oh yeah.
Well,
From
absolutely
brown
try it
ales
out.
on down, they just turn into dessert.
Yeah, they certainly can.
Or they
What
can
am-
be super manly and taste like charcoal and soy sauce and leather.
So that doesn't really sound good.
Yeah, but things drink differently than they eat.
That's fair.
It's delicious.
One of my favorite things is like when all the like Catholic monks were like doing like brewing beers and shit. Like somebody from the Vatican came up to be like, what are y'all doing? Brewing all this beer and doing this stuff, and they were used to all this like sweet wine in Rome, right? And so they tried the beer and was like, "Oh, this is disgusting. These men are so much holier than we are. They're doing penance with this beer." It's like,
And they were like, man, I just wanted something that finished a little more dry. I don't know.
yeah, no, they were like, "Yeah, we're certainly fasting. We're only drinking liquids. Our liquid is thick as fuck and but mostly bread."
Oh god, that sounds amazing. Oh, I love me some beer.
Bats, I'll be sending you plenty of stouts.
I honestly
Six-
really want to try that
Send-
fucking Mad Elf you keep hyping over.
Send me. It's pretty good. It wasn't my favorite beer ever.
I would give it a try again next year because it's a little
Yeah.
different every year, and I think that.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would not like if you see stuff from, especially the upland wheat. Like every time I've had it, like outside of Indiana, or like that area,
Mhm.
it's tasted a little off.
That's
So I
just
think
me.
maybe it just doesn't travel well.
That could
Yeah,
definitely be
I
a
mean,
thing.
Trogs is brewed in my area, but
Yeah.
it's also kind of meant to be aged. So,
Well, and they're a lot bigger organization than like Upland is.
oh yeah.
Like you'll see Trogs everywhere. Like they may not have
Well,
like the
everyone in
full...
our region anyway. Like Fats doesn't get it.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, they're not a nationwide. I don't think.
I thought they were.
Like maybe Troganator makes it nationwide,
Yeah.
but not most of their beers.
I feel like I've seen that in Wisconsin, but I don't know. I haven't been beer venturing enough in Colorado to really know.
Should go on a beer adventure.
Well, that is the plan. I just keep falling into holes financially. It's life. But if you
yeah.
hit that donate button at the bottom of the description of the channel, you can totally throw some dollars towards the beer funds.
Yeah. Yep. How much of that do I get?
The entertainment of watching me drink it.
Well, not even like a beer? Jesus.
I mean, I would send you something, obviously. Next time, I'll be in Wisconsin in August. I'm going to make sure to pick up a shit ton of Spotted Cow to make sure I can send,
Yeah, I would
send
love
one
that.
out your way. Can only get it there,
Yeah.
but you can send it. So,
How
at
good
least I know
how,
people
how
have.
good is this beer really, or like how
It's
much
pretty
is the
delish.
nostalgia factor?
It's so good. Oh, the
pretty
taste
good. Well-
factor is huge. But other than that, I mean, I feel like I've seen people review it and they say it's not the hype that it is. But
I
it's
think
delicious.
I've only had it like once or twice, and it was because like somebody brought it, like was in Wisconsin and brought it back with them, and I was like, I wish I had more of this.
It's reviewed really well on Beer Advocate.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's absolutely like I have nothing better. Like I would
I wonder
drink the
what
fuck
Mad
out
Elf
of
is
it.
doing.
I love when I see someone playing a game on Steam that I've never
Not the same.
like. I don't know who the fuck they are. Like Russian's Greatest Love Machine is now playing GTA 5. Who the fuck
What?
are you?
Yeah, what is that handle?
Yeah, like what? Okay.
I also like really high ABV beers.
Yeah, yeah, I have to be careful with those because, like, I have fucked myself up a couple of times on those.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
for
just
sure.
just by mistake, like.
Because they're still delicious. Because
Yeah.
the higher ABV, you usually get a lot more sweetness.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
So it makes them yummy.
When I used to work in DC, there was a grocery store that would have like a rotating tap of stuff.
Yes.
Like they had like a little mini bar. They would only have like 4 taps. Like it was really small, but they would rotate it out with like different like local and like regional stuff. So it was always good stuff. And it was $4 pours every day. Like that's it.
Oh shit! For any beer.
Yeah, in DC. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Insane, right?
Yeah.
So and it was like right around the corner from where I work. So like after work every day, we would go, around the corner to the grocery store. Sadly, it's closed now.
Oh.
Well, I think they still have their other location, but they closed their Shaw location. But it's called Glenn's Garden Market. But yeah, it was like the people there knew me, so if it was if it was supposed to be served in like a, I don't know, what do you, like the little glass? Is that a tulip?
Yeah, there are a couple different, but yeah, tulip glass.
Yeah, like one of them little glasses. If it was supposed to be like a 4-ounce pour, the people there would always pour it in a pint glass, and so many times
I know what you mean, though. Yeah.
they fucked me up.
So yeah, once it's over a certain ABV, by law you're supposed to serve it at a lower
Dosage.
Right.
serving size.
Yeah.
Like,
and they were like, "Fuck it, you're here every day. We'll give you double your money's worth."
that happened to me one time at my the tap house down the road. I got my usual meal, which is this one burger they have and fries, and then I get a beer while I'm waiting for it, and then I get a beer to have with the burger.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll usually get like a beer that will pair well with red meat, so usually a dark beer. Well, they had this like barrel aged maple stout, like bourbon barrel aged maple stout.
I love that fucking shit.
And it was
delicious.
like 13-14%.
Yep. Pretty close to being barley wine.
Yeah. And I was like, that sounds delicious. And I'm like, I'm getting super full, so I don't really want much more liquid. So they'll give that to me in a small glass, and I'll have that, and it'll be nice and alcoholic and good. Well, the bitch fucked up, and she gave me a pint of that shit.
Or she was like, "He's here all the time. I'm gonna do him a solid and get him the good stuff."
Maybe. I mean,
Well, let's assume positive intent. Let's assume she was trying to do right by you, not kill you by alcohol poisoning.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that my way is correct, but sure, we'll go with that.
You know, life is just better if rather than assume people are stupid, you assume people are kind.
Well,
to
I
go with
wouldn't
that.
say it's not really that stupid. You know, sometimes it's just like maybe it was a busy day, and oh shit, I poured this into the tall glass. Well, I'm not gonna
Into the
pour it
tall
out.
glass. Well,
I'm not gonna
maybe
pour it out.
it's
So
not
here you go. See,
I wasn't unhappy,
Yeah.
other than the fact
Fuck
that
you!
I
Flips it
was
off the
very
bar.
full.
And just
But man, did that shit get me drunk. I
God,
was
yeah.
so drunk.
Yeah, no, I got fucked up. Like, it got to the point where I learned my lesson. Like, check the ABV on stuff because I usually don't look at that. Like I look at the IBUs because I don't like a whole lot of the IBUs, but I don't usually look at the ABV.
Oh, I had a
But
good
now
one.
I do.
I had a good one just this past weekend. I kind of went on a hike through the city and just stopped and like ate here and went into this place and then got some beer here and this and
That
that.
sounds fun.
Yeah, I like doing that.
That also sounds like I would need a nap about like 3 times during my whole adventure.
I mean, it's a lot of walking.
Yeah, that makes me want to take a nap.
But I went into this local place called the Fridge, where it's got a bunch of like hippie foods and shit, and flatbread pizzas and whatever. But they have just a wall of fridges with individual beers that you can buy, and they have like really like weird rare shit. Where you're paying like $14 for a 12-ounce beer. Or like even more, you'll see like some $30 beers there.
Jesus.
Ooh.
But they also like it goes all the way down to like $3.50 per beer,
Yeah.
So I was there, I was looking through the fridges at the like $3.50 rack because I'm not a baller. And I come across this Belgian style quad ale aged in apple brandy barrels.
Oh, that sounds very good.
And I took a closer look and I noticed it was 14.7% ABV.
I'll fuck you up for under $4.
So I grabbed 2 of them. I go up to the counter, and yeah, I took him to go. I was going to take him home. And she rings him up, and she goes, "That'll be $18."
Oh, they were in the wrong spot?
And I was like, what? Oh, my bad. The shelf said that they were $3.50. And she said, oh, really? Oh, they're supposed to be $9. Here, wait. All right, that'll be $7. I was like, really?
That's all it takes.
Yeah, okay.
That
So
wasn't even worth 1. You got 2.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I made out like a bandit. And they were
I think
so goddamn good, too. Oh my god. It was
And you got
so
shit-faced on
brandy
stream.
forward.
That sounds delicious.
Playing good, bad, the ugly with
So
that.
I have a little bottle of port here. I'm not going to drink it right now because I've been drinking like half a bottle of wine. Oh no, I don't have a bottle of port. I have a bottle of brandy. Just kidding.
Ooh. I like good brandy.
I haven't had this yet. It's their Creek Bend. It's Cardinal Spirits Creek Bend brandy, which I assume is a collab with Oliver Winery because Creek Bend is their local brand.
I typically tend to stay away from brandy because I don't know enough about it, and there are a lot of expensive brandies that are really shitty.
Yeah, I don't know much about brandy, but my husband was back in Indiana, and Cardinal Spirits is the best bar I've ever been in ever.
Wow.
That doesn't have a weird gimmick like Mermaid. Yeah, it's in Bloomington, Indiana. It's the best place. If you're ever in Bloomington, Indiana, go to Cardinal Spirits. It's a distillery that uses all of their own liquor for all of their like fancy weird ass cocktails. It's very good.
Sounds good.
But yeah, but my husband got a bunch of their liqueurs. So I have like
You have like a sample pack.
well, it's just like big bottles. So I've got their honey schnapps, I've got their vodka, and I've got their brandy. And then I think back home he's got their spiced rum, one of their gins, and their floral liqueur, which is really good, and like mules. They make a lot of good stuff.
I ended up a whiskey drinker.
I love whiskey.
So good. I can't. I don't know if I'm not sophisticated. I can't deal with Scotch. like the peatiness of Scotch really kind of grosses me out.
It depends on the Scotch. There are some that I like.
I've had some fancy scotches.
I've had some really good ones, but like if there's a strong presence of that like typical Scotch like peatiness where it tastes like a rotten swamp kinda.
Yeah, dig it.
I don't know if I've got
I'm not into it.
My buddy traveled through Europe a lot, and he would always bring back fancy scotches because he was huge into it.
I was susceptible to advertising as a and bought the Game of Thrones Lannister Scotch, which was like $80. And yeah, it's like
Scotch is expensive.
Yeah, it's like a 9-year.
Scotch.
It's a 9-year Scotch. I haven't opened it yet, and I feel like it's an $80 Scotch. Like it's gonna be a event when I open it.
Oh really? That's like the least I'll spend on a Scotch.
Well, that's probably the most I've spent on a bottle in a long time. So.
I mean, yeah.
I
would buy it to drink.
What up, Angel?
Yeah, it's like the Game of Thrones one. So like maybe I'll like pop it open on the finale.
I don't watch Game of Thrones. Although I heard Omagong's Game of Thrones beers were fucking fantastic.
I didn't have any of those. That sounds good.
They made like gift packages. They're expensive, but they were the big like wine bottles of beer, you know.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
And they were Belgian styles, and Belgian styles are like probably some of my favorite beers.
Yeah, I do love that.
They have so much.
Well,
They have so much flavor.
Yeah. How do you feel about sours?
Love them.
Ah, fuck a sour. I don't have any interest in that.
I love them. I think they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're refreshing. They're tart. I like sour things in general.
I mean, I do too. I just like sour beers. I just am not about.
Yeah, they're good. They're usually paired with some sort of a fruit. Like, I don't like weird sour beers. Like, I've seen sour stouts, and I've tried them, and they're
That's not. Yeah, that sounds the
not
worst.
good. But like, yeah, if they're paired correctly with the right flavors, and yeah, it definitely works. It's almost more of a like tart cider experience.
Maybe I've just had bad ones. I don't know. When we go on our beer adventure.
And then you can get like rich ones. Like there's I think it's Springhouse in my area makes this cherry ghost. It's like really sour but like really rich cherry flavor.
I do like sour cherry.
That's so good. I love it.
I want
And it's like really high ABV too.
Well, yeah.
Great. I love beer.
Beer's so
I'm
good.
gonna send you so much good
I
beer.
feel like it's turned it. Can you send me good beer?
Yeah.
Are you gonna are we gonna do a 3-way beer review?
I mean, I'm down with that.
Hell yeah. Once a month beer reviews.
I'm good with that.
But you also have to watch an anime.
I mean, I'm fine. I watch anime. I watch Shitty Voltron. Although it did get gay at the end, which made me really happy.
Aw, that's sweet.
But like, it was like stealth gay in the prologue, which I'm not really.
Is that an
a fan
official
of.
gay term? Stealth gay?
It is now.
Going rogue? Rogue gay?
Well, so it's kind of like.
What's up, Tim? Oh, nothing. I'm just stealth gaying it.
I'm just stealth
Don't
gaying
mind
it
me.
today. No, it's like in Legend of Korra where they just like slipped in at the end, like she's fucking like dating Asami.
Or an even better reference, at the end of Lord of the Rings.
Nah, those boys were gay the whole time.
Yeah, no, that wasn't too stealthy.
Yeah, no. Those of us who were in the know were shipping that shit the whole time.
Man, I was so unconcerned with the hobbits during those movies.
Yeah.
They were kind of like an afterthought to me. The rest of the movie is what was cool.
They did some things.
Yeah.
They were hobbiting around.
They were
That's all they were doing. They were just hobbiting around through fucking Mordor.
Oh.
Just hobbiting.
Just hobbiting
What
around, stealth
What other
getting it
stuff
up.
has Yeah, what other stuff has stealth gays?
Oh,
A lot
so
of
much.
anime.
So
A lot.
much.
Well, yeah, a lot
Shit
of
ton of
anime.
anime.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a
God.
lot of anime.
Probably Power Rangers.
Yeah, probably. You know what was really stealth gay and pissed me off because they're fucking cowards? Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel's a child, isn't he?
Captain Marvel's a lady. Right?
That's Shazam, bud.
Oh, that's right.
God, she's a woman.
Yeah, she's a full-grown woman.
I get my obscure.
She's got the breastises and
comic
everything.
book characters mixed up. Sorry.
That's fair. Yeah, did you see the Captain Marvel movie? It's very good.
Nah, I'm not interested in
No.
a lot of these superhero movies
No,
anymore.
Oh,
I couldn't
well.
fall into that.
It's
No.
a little too mainstream now. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like grew up with all that shit, so like, I'm about it.
I'm not so much about it. I'm more into like Batman Ninja that came out.
Oh,
I still haven't seen that. I need to watch that.
Batman. It was.
Yeah.
dope. I watched it.
Yeah, I really liked the. I can't remember who did it, but they did like a little short that was like. It was a like Japanese and style, like inspired, like kind of like an ink. It was like done in like this like ink painting style, and it was like Batman. I think Bane was in there, and Catwoman and some other shit. But like it was beautiful. And it was just like a really short like little thing, but
Batman Ninjas
Right.
in full glorious CG.
yeah, that sounds really good. I do like. I don't
It
understand
is
why
really good.
the DC movies, like for the most part, are not the best. But the DC like animated movies are pretty solid.
Fuck
Hmm.
yeah. This
Like,
is straight up anime Batman.
yeah, no, and I'm down for it. I should watch that.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll watch that this week. One of my other friends is making me watch John Wick sometime this week.
John
And-
Wick was alright, I guess. Action movies have certain. Oh, Stealth Game, Predator.
Yep.
Predator 1.
Yep.
Specific. That fucking handshake lasted a little too long.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
And they were glistening.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely that. But
What
yeah,
did you
no.
think of Predator? I'm
I
so
don't know, man.
big.
Oh
I don't know.
God.
But if you watch Captain Marvel, they're fucking cowards, and they won't let her be the wife of the other lady and the mom to the little kid, and it's bullshit.
Well,
I feel like they're
isn't she a superhero?
making enough of an effort to push the like feminist agenda at this point anyway.
Nah, fuck that shit. Go full in. Just
Go tits out.
Like, yeah, tits on the table. Like that's
It's
why
really-
that's why I fucking love like the Supergirl TV show, because they are so like they don't give a fuck. They are liberal as shit, and I love it.
It's a little in your face though. So
It's
it's like,
I know the titties are on the table. And they're
Listen,
Mhm.
Ghostbusters.
bulletproof.
Ghostbusters was too much.
Nah, Ghostbusters was great. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Really?
Anything with Leslie Jones is fucking amazing.
No, I'm true. That was
Wow.
an abortion.
Nah, it was amazing. I loved it.
That
I would
was
watch.
an
I would watch
abortion.
3 more.
Oh my God. Really?
I loved it.
If I had a glove, I would slap you with it,
I
sir.
feel like I'm on Mike's spam side, which is unusual.
I mean, that's fine. I loved it. I laughed a whole bunch. I loved everything about it.
Was it
was
funny
great.
because it was bad, or did you just sincerely enjoy
No, I
the
like.
film?
I find all of those comedians very funny,
Oh, really?
and found them very funny in it, and absolutely loved it. Yeah.
Well, teach
What
their
did you
own.
think?
Fair enough.
Did you watch the Hannah Gadsby comedy special?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh man.
Is it good or bad?
I mean,
I-
that depends how you look at it, I guess.
I don't even know who Hannah Gadsby is.
Because she's this lesbian comedian from Australia.
That does sound good.
Well,
just
she,
from
she used
just
to
from
do
that
comedy,
gold.
but then she came on her comedy special and did a TED talk about female oppression for 45 minutes.
And it wasn't funny.
No, well, that's unfortunate.
And
I feel like stay on brand.
critically acclaimed because you have to agree with her message, even though, like, to even call that a comedy special is a slap in the face to any comics.
Yeah, I mean, I would like for, I don't know, I like the good comedy. I did get to see,
I'm like uncomfortably into comedy. Like, all I do at my 12-hour-a-day job is listen to podcasts of comedians.
oh shit, what's that chick's name? She's got a couple Netflix specials. She's like real raunchy and Asian, and I love.
Oh, fucking Ali Wong.
Yeah, I went to see her. She was fucking amazing. She was so good.
She got worse after she got pregnant.
Yeah, no, she was
Because
great.
then all her material just became, I'm pregnant, look at me.
Yeah, it's all pretty funny. She was not pregnant when I saw her, so there was that.
Well, one of her Netflix specials, she was super pregnant.
Yeah, one of them she is extra pregnant in. So I saw her because she was doing a student and faculty only thing like at UMD, and it was like playing around my birthday, and so my husband found a bunch of like people who kind of looked like me and a couple of our other friends to give us their student IDs or their faculty IDs. And so we stealthed into the Ali Wong show that was supposed
Stealth
to only
gate into
be...
the show. You stealth gate into the show.
We were all gay, so yes.
Stealth
gay.
We stealth gate in.
I feel, yeah, you stealth gate in, but then were you stealth gay the whole time?
No, we were pretty gay the whole time.
I feel like you just had to stealth gay in, and then you were just like, all right, throw the sheet away. The veil is lifted.
I've been out since I was 12. I have almost never stealth gayed. Like, at no point in time does anybody have a question, and if they do, they're not paying attention.
God, I wanna...
Okay, at least tell me you don't like Amy Schumer, right?
I used to like her a little bit. Like, I found some of her early stuff really funny. Anymore, I think
for
she
like
just
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, anymore I think she's just like beating a dead horse. Like, it's the same. It's like just variations on a theme, and
and she steals jokes.
And apparently steals a shit ton of jokes. Which
like a lot. Cool. Like if it was just a couple, it could be like, oh, she happened to come up with the premise. But it was like a bunch, word for word.
Yeah, which, like, that's not cool.
No, not at all.
And I know, like, it happens in the comedy scene, but...
I mean, yeah, that's what happened with Carlos Mencia. Fucking Joe Rogan called him out and posted it online, and that shit went viral as fuck.
Good.
Roasted.
It was brutal. Joe fucked it. He went up on stage while he was performing.
That's amazing.
It's just like, this guy fucking steals jokes.
That's
so good.
Oh my god.
It was amazing. You can find the video online.
How would he react to
Great.
that? Jeez.
It's great. He got shit on stage. And he kept turning the crowd like, you guys know, blah, blah. And then Joe Rogan would do something and the crowd would go batshit.
That's amazing.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, I love it. I'm such a huge comedy fan. I just listen to these guys all day.
Yeah, I just listen to D&D podcasts because I'm a fucking nerd.
I do that too.
Have you started listening to Dungeons and Daddies yet?
Nope, still trying to catch up on Critical Role.
Yeah, fuck Critical Role. Listen to Dungeons and Daddies. There are 6 episodes out, my dude. Like, you can do that in an afternoon. It is fresh and new and full of dad jokes.
Oh no.
It's so good. It is so good.
But I love Critical Role.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I couldn't get into it. I want to get into it. Like, I love how high the production value is, and on many of this shit, like, I'm sad that I can't see the faces they're making, and I like that they're all together. Like, that's cool. Like all the things that make up Critical Role, I should love, but I just can't. Like, I just can't get in it. It's like The Witcher. Like, I should love The Witcher. Like, it's fantasy nonsense. It's over sexualized. It's got like mythological and like folklore roots. There's like weird alchemy mutant shit. Like, that's all up my alley. Can't get into that shit.
That's odd.
Yeah, there's like I want to so bad, but it does not hold my interest.
Ooh, I just got pinged that someone found the trailer for the new Kid Goku GT shit.
Ooh.
In Fighters.
That's good, because I forgot what we were talking about. Way too high.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting to the point where I need food. But yeah, I don't know how I can get this on my fucking screen. But yeah, I'm actually weirdly excited for that character. I'm kind of want to try something fresh.
I still never played
I don't
Fighter
know how
Z.
you can be, man.
Hmm?
Tim, if you like fighting games at all, that's the one to get.
I mean, I also really have a hefty apathy for Dragon Ball.
Yes. Join our tournament. We do it every Sunday.
I don't think Fats knows what apathy means.
Apparently not.
Join our tournament, damn it.
I mean, I could, but I will give zero shits about
You'll be Dylan.
any of the people. I
you don't have to. It's just a really good fighting game with great mechanics.
Except for that one chick who we decided has a strap-on hidden in her genie pants.
Exactly. You could be her. I could teach you.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's my main.
Also, just
She's
not
my
good
love.
at shooting games.
Yeah, something to learn. MicSpam had to learn it fresh. He's
Yeah.
done quite
Yeah.
well.
I like Smash, but I feel like Smash is not a real fighting game.
There's arguments. There's a lot of arguments for that.
Yeah, like...
Wait,
It's
Fats,
not-
what did you say came out about GT Goku?
Character trailer, but apparently it didn't show like shit. People are pissed.
Oh.
Oh, here, I have it.
Oh, how did you
I'm sad that you don't watch Game of Thrones.
Ooh, let's see it.
Fats, do you watch Game of Thrones?
I watched the first 3 episodes.
Like,
That's it.
damn.
Ooh.
We like anime.
I mean, you can like both. It's like the people that argue about Star Trek versus Star Wars. Like, there's nothing wrong with liking both, you dumb bastards.
No, I know, it's just-
May 9th. Okay, we got a date. That's good. But that was the shittiest tease ever. It didn't show
Well, there's somehow my father's never seen any Star Wars movie,
That's odd.
right? Well,
that's
especially
like, that's like his time.
yeah, no, like he was like in his early 20s in the 80s, so like that's
Everyone was seeing those fucking movies.
yeah. I don't know what the fuck he was doing other than making my mom pregnant and
Being a hater, apparently.
and then ruining his whole life. Although, like, they're doing all right now, so that's good. I mean, not together, obviously, because they're divorced, but they are separately doing well.
Knows how everyone's divorced now.
Right? I mean,
that's
I'm
life.
not.
I don't know anybody anymore whose parents are still together.
Yeah.
I know some, but not
very
mine.
few, yeah. Yeah, very few.
Well, when you're from a small town, I mean, they just don't. They just stay there forever and don't do anything.
Yeah, that's
So-
fair.
I mean,
Seems like the trend.
Yeah. Well, I
Seems
think
like
that,
it's all the rage.
it just seems
well,
like.
I think what happened
Divorce
is
is in right now.
people don't feel like trapped in the relationship anymore and feel like they can have a way out without like a
If you
huge
have
amount
kids,
of socials.
You should
Even
not
then.
be able to get a divorce if you have kids.
I disagree.
I think you need to get a, like, if you just hate each other, that's a bad environment for the kids to grow
Yeah,
up in.
absolutely. Like my parents are so like they always had like nobody cheated on anybody, nobody was punching anybody. They just kind of fell out of it, and they had joint custody the whole time. Nobody fought with anybody, and they were both like after about the first like 2 years, much happier, healthier people because of it.
You don't want to stay in something toxic like that. It's bad for
like
everyone around you. Just get out of it.
Yeah, it was just not good. Now, I also think that that's probably not the norm. Usually, like people get divorced for like a specific event, or like there's a.
Nah, my parents just didn't like each other anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly how my parents were.
Dad
like,
cheated on mom.
Yeah, see, like usually it's that kind of thing, or like, somebody wanted to like off the pool boy.
I think that's
my parents just like fell out of it.
I want to blow pool boy.
Do you now?
Just so happens I have this swimsuit.
I wish I did.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, probably.
Possibly.
I mean, I could, but I don't want to. But I want to.
How long have we been going?
You're a fucking weirdo.
Oh my god, we're like setting records for the longest podcast ever.
Every time I'm on, you say that. I can talk about weird sex shit forever.
I
loved him too. You're the best. Come drink beer with me.
I would love to. I would first have to have vacation time.
Well, if you're ever in Colorado, hit me up.
I do need to go to Colorado because a couple of my friends from Bloomington moved out there.
And you can mail yourself back some edibles.
Yeah, and one of them is super hot. So
Ooh.
Yeah, but the other one's like really. It was a very weird situation that often made me uncomfortable because the other one was like super gay and in love with him, and also like paid for all of his stuff.
Nice.
Oh.
And like I don't think that the hot one was I don't think the hot one was like using him or doing
that's
anything.
definitely what was happening.
No, because
like
they were genuinely friends, but I think that like he definitely benefited from the fact that he was real fucking hot. And homeboy wanted to bone him or get boned by him. I don't know.
Did it happen?
No, because so if the hot one was gonna fuck a dude, it absolutely would not be that dude.
Not even a pity fuck?
I said like, at some point in time you might want to throw homeboy a bone.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, he's fine.
Out of the kindness of your own heart, man.
Just like.
Nah, he's cool. He's
good.
He just
He
buys
doesn't
me
really
nice
want
things.
that.
Sounds
Yeah.
like he really, really wants it.
Yeah, he absolutely really wanted it. I also would have, I would have taken it.
And on that note, I think I need to get me some food, guys.
All right.
It's a perfect closer.
That is a perfect closer. I will speak to you all tomorrow, where I shall torture you endlessly. I'm very excited for the new puzzle I've come up with.
Is it another? Is it a bigger Sudoku?
It's not anything to do with Sudoku.
Damn.
Oh, that's a spoiler. I'm excited.
I'm gonna try to keep up some good weird puzzles.
I haven't had puzzles in a D&D game yet, and I'm excited.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna
How are you
do
feeling
my.
about our other Wednesday games?
I think it's
Is
getting
this
know.
is this a podcast combo?
yeah.
I mean, it's not like, I don't know. I just don't have the heart to tell Max.
I'm still having fun with it, but I think
Well,
we're doing it
obviously,
like a
I
real.
like playing with you guys. But
Yeah, and I love I enjoy our characters very much.
Yeah.
I feel really bad, but I actively dislike Big Max's new character.
Oh man.
Like,
Yeah.
he's such a fucking like grumble Gus like lame ass. Like
I
he's
miss
just
Gildart so much.
yeah. Well, and he's just like rude to everybody, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, don't you hear my like? Didn't you say you were a bard?
Right, like, aren't you supposed to be the most social of all of us? Like, and you can't like apologize to someone appropriately? What the fuck's going on? And then the weird like necromancy boy. I'm like, yeah.
Where did he come from?
He's in. So he plays in the Sunday game, in which he plays a essentially an awakened house cat barbarian,
Okay.
which is not nearly as interesting as it sounds. Although he did just last session, he decided he was going to retire said awakened house cat barbarian.
My issue is the more we play, the more the story feels arbitrary.
And just real, like, it's just getting weird.
It very much seems like a 16-year-old would DM, where they think of concepts that they think are cool, and then they try to figure out what to do around that instead of like world building for the characters. It seems like he doesn't take into consideration anything that we might do in reaction to what he has planned.
Yeah, and I think and he doesn't have I think until recently he did not have an overarching theme. Like my game has a theme of like found family and like innocence being lost and that kind of stuff. Like that's kind of the the thing I'm going for in my overarching themes. Like, but he doesn't have I don't think he has that. Like what emotions he's trying to evoke in
it
the
very
players.
much feels like each session he'll like
it could be anything.
something, or it could be anything, but it'll something that he thought was really cool
15 minutes before the session started.
Yeah, and like didn't really think it through. He just thought, I'm gonna do this, and they're gonna think it's cool, and it's gonna be cool.
And sometimes he hits it. Like sometimes it's sometimes it is cool, but like he's also young. Like I mean,
I totally understand.
This is the first time he's done anything. And, I'll be a supportive person and give him feedback. And that's the thing that like when you tell him stuff, he listens. So like he doesn't get butthurt.
I just I kind of wish we could play your game every day.
I don't. I could not keep up with that.
I mean, I understand. I just I wish we could.
I'm at the point where I'm working like 55, 60 hours a week. So like I absolutely yeah, but I'm salaried, so I don't get paid extra for it.
Wow.
I know it's fine. I get paid really well. I shouldn't complain.
Well, we have our awesome D&D adventure tomorrow, and that's really amazing. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think any of our viewers know who the fuck you're talking about.
That's good. They shouldn't. Yeah. Unless some of our D&D boys,
they don't watch.
They don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't watch if I'm.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I just I don't have time to do stuff.
I don't blame you.
Hey, that's fair, but this little Fats needs some food. Tim, I love the shit out of you, but I'm gonna call it a podcast. My name is Fats!
And I'm MicSpam.
Do I get to do a thing?
Yeah. Do whatever you want. Do a really fucking cool
I'm
thing.
I'm Tim, and I am never stealth-gayed.
It's his yearbook quote, guys.
Kids, never stealth gay.
Never stealth gay.
Never stealth gay. Bye, guys.
See you.